They can still go through. Of course they can. But do they deserve to go through? Is the true question. Disgraceful, embarrassing, shocking, unacceptable, and that was before the sending off. Before the sending off, all those adjectives were all apt to describe just the crap that Inter Milan puts forth. And for Real Madrid and for people who deny Zinedine Zidane's power, whether you want to call it white magic, juju, witchcraft, or just quality coaching, many of you guys deserve my fellow bald friend a huge, massive apology.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
I didn't expect to see that. I'll be real with you. I did not expect to see that. Shout out to guys, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like that vid, subscribe. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go in, but I need your support first before I go in. So please, if you're here, just hit that like button. Hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe. I didn't expect that. Let's talk about the lay of the land before we go into the game. Ramos, Fede Valverde, Benzema, a lot of guys were missing. So the fear was, Inter, you don't have those many major injuries. This is a huge advantage for Inter Milan. We've waxed lyrical about, oh my gosh, when Varane doesn't have Ramos, things look a bit crazy. We didn't factor in Nacho and how well Nacho would actually come in to deputize for a Ramos. We didn't factor in Dani Carvajal, who I didn't even know had already been back from injury. But this looked like, okay, Inter Milan are going to be the better team. They're going to control the game. And a very much weakened Real Madrid are going to have to now counterpunch and do their best to try and pick apart Inter Milan on the counter. But Inter will control the narrative. And they're going to be the aggressors for much of the game. I didn't have it in the script for Real Madrid to keep the ball, control the narrative, make all the chances, for Hazard to be the guy pulling the strings, and for Zidane to completely and utterly outthink, outclass, and outstrategize our dear friend Antonio Conte. That was embarrassing. Let's keep it all the way real. That was embarrassing. And I'm talking about, I've not even gotten to the sending off. This is all before the sending off. The way Real Madrid moved the ball around, how hard they worked without the ball, their pressing game, their defensive shape, their structure. I was super impressed by Nacho. Vasquez, who's been much maligned, had a good, solid, strong game. And Hazard, who you were not playing with Benzema, you're playing with a classy brick called Mariano. Hazard was doing his thing. He is wasted out wide. He should be moved in a sense. And when he was put in as a striker in a false line, when they brought in Rodrigo, he was actually making a lot more moves. So why Zidane, and I know Zidane will change because Zidane is extremely stubborn, but why he didn't put him in the middle does not make any sense to me. That is what he should have done. But the way in which this dude was just pulling strings, because really what led to the first goal was him holding the ball, making a nice smart pass in towards the penalty area, and then boom. I wouldn't give it. I would not have given that foul. That foul is not something that your boy H would have been given. But I'm not a professional referee. I don't work for FIFA. I work for me. The United States of how football hot. So Barella, you are making the referee have to make a decision. You running into homeboy right in front of the referee in the penalty box area, you are forcing him to have to make a decision. And it's a decision that you don't really want him to make. And at the end of the day, you're running into a dude like that. The optics just look bad. The optics just look bad. So boom, penalty in. And even after the penalty, Real Madrid, they controlled the game because Inter Milan, the passes were not going through. Midfield and attack were not connecting. Lukaku and Martinez were not connecting. It looked as if these guys didn't even train or come together. I was surprised by just how totally out of sorts, discombobulated Inter were. But, football is football. It's all about just trying to find a way to get that goal. You don't have to be in rhythm to get a goal. So the challenge. I made sure to watch all the replays. I was watching this closely. I watched the replay again and again and again and again to make sure that I saw everything. Vidal pokes and wins the ball first. And so the story, Varane pokes and wins the ball first. And Vidal then kicks Varane's foot. I saw it many times. I saw this about 3 or 4 or 5 times. It's not a foul. He kicked Varane's foot after Varane won the ball first. So that's on you, Vidal. I get that there may have been times, because this is Vidal's thinking that, look, and I've seen it happen before. You are angry, you say a few words to the referee gives you a yellow. And you're still angry because you've received a yellow, but referee now says, boom, go. Vidal, you got a yellow card for dissent. And within a split second, you go right up to the referee's face. You chest up and go right up to his face. What you have to realize is that not every referee is the same. Now, if you had, let's say, maybe done that to a referee in South America, he will be like, move. Or if you, let's say, just did that to old school Pierluigi Colina, move. Not every referee is the same. And every referee, it is to their discretion what they feel is, okay, you're now stepping over the boundary. Referees are human beings. They're not robots. They're given general guidelines. But you have strict referees. You have lenient referees. You are putting yourself in a bad position when, after receiving a yellow card, to literally go and chest bump the referee. And in the end, second yellow card, game over. So you cost your team the game. But let's keep it real. I don't want that narrative to run through. Antonio Conte, the papers are going to be processed tonight. By tomorrow morning, Antonio Conte will be a Class B member of the Brick Academy. The Inter Milan badge is going to be inducted into Class C membership. Arturo Vidal, tomorrow morning, will be a Class C member of the Brick Academy. These are confirmed. These cannot be reversed. These shall be moving forth. Let me deal with Zidane first. Zidane first. Let's not change the narrative, because hold on to your boy Sergio Contrao in my Twitch stream. He said a lot of people owe Real Madrid some apologies, and they do. And when we bring in the Hangout dudes, I'm going to ask for a few apologies because there is still this thought that Cristiano gave Zidane his trophies. He gave him all of his seals, and he literally is just a vacuum, and the players just gave him all of those wins. He wins La Liga without Cristiano. Nah. He's a fluke. He's this, is that. So he's missing several key players, and they put up a performance like that. When do we start giving Zidane his credit? When do we finally say that maybe he's actually a pretty good coach? He's not Ancelotti, he's not Klopp, he's not Pep, he's not Mourinho. But when do we start giving him his credit? When do we just say, you know what? Maybe this guy knows what he's doing. Maybe he's actually a good coach. Maybe he's a good manager. Because that is management. Management isn't you have your best players all fully fit, playing fully on form, and you just do a few things no, that's not management. Management is you've got injuries, you've got suspensions. You now have to say, all right, Vasquez, can you play right wing? All right, Nacho, I know you're a right back. Can you play center back here? All right, Hazard, you have to now be imaginative as well. When are we now going to give Zidane his credit for managing situations because that was management. And also, I almost forgot, he ain't what he was a few years ago. But every time I'm seeing Modric, more and more I'm appreciating just how good of a midfielder he is. And more, I think we need to actually open up the conversation again about Modric and where he stands in this generation. Because people say, oh, no, Xavi, Iniesta, they're clear. Maybe on Sunday we need to open up this conversation again because I was like, Modric, but this guy is still doing things in central midfield that makes you say, oh, no, this guy still has something. The quality that he has, the pass range, the quality of passing, the decision making, the carrying of the ball, the technique, the football IQ, the football brain, the decision making, the movements on the ball, the 360 division. These things are still there. He doesn't have the legs. He doesn't have the physicality. He's older, but these things are still there. So we might need to open up the conversation about Modric again because I'll say it. Is Xavi actually a better central midfielder than Modric? Is peak Xavi actually a better midfielder than peak Modric? Modric at his best and Xavi at his best. Can we have a conversation? I'm not saying, can we have a conversation? Pick Xavi, pick Modric. Xavi at his best, Modric at his best. One for one. Forget the teams they played for. Forget the trophies. This midfielder against this midfielder at their very best. Let's have a conversation. We'll leave that for Sunday. Conte. Juventus was what we see now. How much credit should we give you for Juventus? All those Serie A wins. Sarri, with a Juve team that were messing up and trash, still won. Against your Inter Milan. So, we had all those. So, those Juve wins, how much should I give to you? Not much. Chelsea, good, you won the league. You were an underdog. But you won the league. Credit given to that. And also, you also won an FA Cup as well. But we all now know how that ended up. Severance package. Italy, you did well. Quality. Did you win though? You did well. Did you win though? You got to the quarters and you got beat on penalties. But you got beat. You didn't win the Euros. So you have your players. You have the money. You have been backed. Maybe Antonio Conte works best as an underdog and not as someone who we expect things from. When we now expect you to do things, you obviously can't deliver. When we don't expect to do things and you're an underdog, you're great. So can it really be said that essentially speaking, Antonio Jeremiah Conte is essentially a essentially, can we just say that is essentially what he is? He's essentially that. Mathematically, Inter could still go through. They don't deserve to go through. Because you have so embarrassed and disgraced yourself, specifically as representatives of Syria, you don't deserve to go through. I just heard Atalanta said what's up to Liverpool at Anfield. That's Atalanta. With a guy whose wife cheated on him. That's Atalanta. Who said what's up to Liverpool at Anfield. So they're doing their bit flying the flag for Italy and Syria. You're straight up disgracing and embarrassing Syria. So you're embarrassing Syria. Simple as that. Because we could have a situation where Juve go through, Atalanta may go through, Lazio, I believe, will go through, and you will be the only team from Italy that's not representing Italy and Syria in the next round. What are the excuses? Please tell me, What are the excuses that we should now be giving Antonio Conte? You've been supported. You have your Lukaku, you have your Martinez, you have your Skriniar. You went to go and get Eriksen. You went to go and get Vidal. So what possible excuse can you have to not come through a group that's included Mönchengladbach and Shakhtar Donetsk? Shout out to Mönchengladbach. Shout out to Borussia Mönchengladbach, who I told you people that look out for them. Look out for them. Like, don't just dismiss Mönchengladbach. Look out for Mönchengladbach. These guys could do something. If it is confirmed, because first of all, you're already in the academy, but if at the end of the day, you don't come through this group and you end up in the Europa League and you don't win this Serie, which is looking unlikely, I think we have to readdress Antonio Conte and how we rate him. And we now have to say to ourselves that, okay, you won all those league titles with Juventus when there was no competition. You never sniffed the CL final without Juve team, but Allegri went to 2 finals. You won a league title and an FA Cup with Chelsea, but in your final league with Chelsea, you were literally tanking the season so you could get a severance package. And then you now come over to Inter Milan and you lost the league by a point, a league which you should have won against a horrible Juventus team. And right now in this season, you're struggling to even make top 4 and you could not come out of the group again. You got bumped out of the Champions League group last season by a test tube baby. And now, Borussia Mönchengladbach, because remember, these guys are playing Borussia Mönchengladbach next week in Germany because you screwed up by not getting full points against them in Italy. So if Mönchengladbach puts Inter to the sword, do you know what would be the biggest FU? Would be if Inter finished last. If Inter Milan finish bottom of the group last, El Terrible. But as I said again, well done to Real Madrid. Well done to Zidane and what he did. Hazard did his thing. He scored a penalty. Leave him alone. He scored a penalty. Leave him alone. Drych, Varane, and Nacho were tops. A amazing performance. And ironically, it may actually turn out to be Real Madrid's easiest and most straightforward performance in the Champions League thus far, because that was extremely easy and simple for Real Madrid. And Zidane deserves his credit. All of you haters hating on my horseman Zizou, he deserves his credits, man. Guys, remember to like that vid and remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe and like that vid. Subscribe and like that vid. So I want to bring in the dudes now, man. Let me send the links to the dudes. So guys, send in your question. Remember, guys, super chats gets priority. Super chats gets priority, man. So let me just send the thing. Join the chat. So I have sent the link out on Twitter. I have sent the link out. So if you want to join in on the chat, join in right now. I have sent the link on Twitter right now. So if you guys want to join in on the phone, okay, here the guys come, man. So let me just see what do we have here. So from the GM says, put some respect on Nacho. Also, don't mention Zad. Yes, I will put some respect on Nacho. And if you think I'm not going to mention Zad, you've got another thing coming, bro. So, because yes, I'm going to mention that freaking dude, man. So let's bring in our amigos in here, man. Let's bring in our amigos in here. All right, let's just bring in our amigos in here, man. All right, so, all right, what are we doing here? Okay, all right, yo. So, let me come first to Gatlock, man. Gatlock, please tell me, man, thoughts on this, man. Thoughts on this. Give me your raw thoughts on this game, man, please.
Just one question first. Who was surprised?
No,
Really?
no. Lonte, that's the name, man.
Who was surprised? Like this was, although my prediction for this game was 2-2, but the sending of obviously understandably altered it. Um, Inter did not even score a goal in their own home. Not even one goal. Only one shot on target, and that came when I think they probably had 10 men. That was in the second half. To get dominated by a Real Madrid team who doesn't have almost a starting 11 or half of a starting 11 of their main players is quite embarrassing. It's really embarrassing because and when yesterday when we were having the preview and you guys were saying this guy missing this and that and this and that, the difference between Inter, even the weak Real Madrid team, they still have winners in there. Vasquez might not be that great. He's still a Champions League winner. Hazard is still a Premier League winner.
And the European Cup winner as well, man.
Silence.
Easy.
Cruz, World Cup Champions League winner. Modric, he has sniffed the Champions League final, something that only maybe Perisic on the other side has done. Cavani, Nacho, Varane, we can go through all of them. It's only like maybe 3 or 4 or 2 or 3 that haven't actually, they are not really champions. So basically, Inter, they got put to the sword, man. And there's one question I need to ask. And don't get me wrong, he's still a great striker, Double H. But my problem with this dude is that when it's a top game and we need him to score, he doesn't score. HH. And that's Lukaku. Okay, that's my only issue with him.
Okay, so
he's a very great striker, but
so you're saying that you expected more from Lukaku in this game. So are you gonna put the blame on Lukaku?
No, of course I'm going to put the blame on Lukaku, but he was no different. For all the hype that has been on him, I didn't see anything. And shout out to Zad, because the guy showed me glimpses of the guy I liked in Premier League, but my narrative still stayed the same. I need him to do it in a round that has final behind it. Okay, quarter, semi, final. Okay, that's what I need. Same for Lukaku. Okay, my narrative has not changed on any of those players. They are top players on form. When they want to be, they are world class. I just need them to show it on that elite stage. Hazard and Lukaku, the last big game I remember Lukaku giving me against a top team was Brazil. It was against Brazil in the quarterfinal.
No, but for me, I think look, there were bigger issues here.
No.
I know for sure that Lukaku needed to do more and so forth. But my thing is that look, the focus should be on the Inter because the team as a whole were just. I mean, the midfield. I mean, just the connection between midfield and attack was not there. Like as a team, they got totally pimped out. They got pimped out.
Yeah, exactly, man. This team, with all the buys they made, Hakimi, Perisic, who is a Champions League winner and did well for Bayern. Who else do they have in this team? They have a promising midfielder in Barella, even though I think he's the one that caused the penalty today. Arturo Vidal, God have mercy. Let's be honest. This dude, he's a decent midfielder. If I'm not mistaken, it's not the second time the guy has gotten a red card against Real Madrid.
So do you put it more to Zidane tactics being very effective, or just Inter Milan and Conte breaking it up? Which is this more a case of?
Inter Milan lost to a test tube baby Ansu Fati last year.
Yeah.
They got dumped out. Okay. Respect to Zidane, of course, 3 Champions League in a row. Of course, he has tactics in his head, but he drew to Villarreal in the weekend. Okay, so my point is, as much as I can credit Zidane for doing what he had to do, and Inter we expected more from them, and they did not live up to their expectation, man.
Okay, so before I come to Cassius here, so shout out to Jay's the name. Thank you for the super chat. Big man says that let's give Zizou his credit. The man knows all about Champions League. #respect. This I'm expecting apologies. I'm expecting a Zizou Zidane apologies because Every time this guy is counted out and treated like trash, he comes in with a big time performance. This was Zidane. This was about Zidane. No one from Real Madrid individually had like a superstar performance. But the fact that guys like Nacho and Vasquez, who are sort of like squad players, were amongst the best players on that pitch, shows you that Zidane managed the heck out of this game. And against a guy who many people would say, oh no, Conte is the better manager. Right now, can we honestly, in a heart of hearts, say that Antonio Conte is a better manager than Zidane? Let's keep it real. I don't think we can. So we have to give him his full respect.
Nah, he's not.
So Cassius, do you owe us an apology?
I don't think I owe an apology, but I'm just gonna give credit to Zidane and Real Madrid because they deserve.
So you're not going to apologize then?
I'm not gonna apologize. I never said Zidane was trash. I never said anyone was trash. I said that. I said that from what I've seen Inter just from what I've seen Inter, I expected Inter to win. That was just my prediction, and it was wrong. I'm not going to speak about Inter Milan because it was a disgrace. That performance was a disgrace. I'm just going to give credit to Zidane and Real Madrid. I expected Casemiro to start yesterday, but I think it was very brave what Zidane did, playing Kroos, Modric, and Odegaard. They did something similar. I can't remember who started in place of Odegaard, but they did something similar against Villarreal, and they played good football, but they were a bit vulnerable defensively. Villarreal at the end really should have won the game because the midfield was really open, but today everything culminated, and not only did they dominate the midfield, they also were strong defensively. I mean, Inter, I can't remember many shots Inter had.
Wait, sorry. Don't bring this trash to me. Zidane has better players. Shut the F up, man. Before this game was being played, everybody was saying that Inter are definitely the favourites because no Benzema, your main striker, no Fede Valverde, one of your better midfielders, no Sergio Ramos, categorically your best defender. So please don't try and change the narrative that, Zidane has better players. Nacho? Do you know how crap Mariano is? Before I come to Cassius, Mariano literally pushed Modric out of the way to make a total crap brick pass to the opposition. So please, don't give me that crap. Cassius, back to you, man.
No, Mariano, he scores a couple goals here and there when he's needed, but today he was a ghost. But anyway, like I said, I'm just going to give credit to Zidane and Real Madrid. Like I said, he was very brave.
They said you were hating. I
wasn't hating. I don't know what this boy, I don't know. I predicted Inter would win, so that means I'm hating. Bullshit. Look, Inter didn't play well at all. Real Madrid played excellent. I mean, I didn't watch the second half because the game was over, but they deserve to win. Like I said, Zidane was very brave, I think, with his lineup, and everything came out perfect. I mean, even like you said, Vasquez and Nacho even played well. So, yeah.
Okay. Darren, talk to me, man. This Madrid game.
Yeah, man. It's me? Yeah, I think, Vidal, for me, Vidal's just an idiot. A complete idiot, man.
Yes.
Since for the past couple seasons, I think the last time I properly rated this guy was when he was at Juventus. Well, after that, the guy's just been... It's like he loses his head. He doesn't know how to compose himself. Like you said, I looked back at the whole... You mentioned earlier, you looked back at the foul, and I was thinking maybe the way he was angry, maybe it was a legit foul. He knows that it wasn't a foul. I mean, and he's protesting that much to the point that you get 2 yellows on the spot.
So, okay, so do you think can you make an argument for the referee being too harsh with the second yellow?
Look, for me, nowadays in refereeing now, if you give the referee an opportunity, you can't complain if he gives it. Because nowadays, referee will give whatever. And it feels harsh or whatever, but as a player, you have to be responsible. If you do that, it's on you. When the game finishes, it's your fault. You messed up. You go and fucking put your face and put your chest all up in his face. Come on, Vidal, what are you expecting? And it's a British referee as well. Come on, he's gonna send you off straight away. And true, he did. And he just completely ruined the game for them. But on that note as well, Inter, they didn't bring it. They didn't bring it to Real Madrid at all. And it's a shame because obviously like Conte, I had love for Conte, obviously with Chelsea, what he did, but it really looks like this guy can't. He's a bottle job. He's a bit of a bottle. He can't really do it in the big stage.
He's not elite, man. He's
which
not
is
elite.
a shame. But yeah, it is what it is. Like, typical, like Lukaku, certain players. Lukaku's always had the whole big game. Can he step up? He's still not doing it like that again. And yeah, Conte can't step up. Lukaku can't step up. Vidal, idiot. Just, it's a shame for Inter, innit? Because if they finish bottom, this is embarrassing. It's going to be a big embarrassment if they can't.
All right. So let me just hit this, man. So from the GM, thank you for super chat, says that let me go in on Caillou. Respect Dane. So when you say respect Dane, is that Odegaard, who for me wasn't too impressive, and who the hell is Caillou? So I mean, who the hell is Caillou?
Isn't it Zidane?
Look, man, Suleiman, talk to me, man. Talk to me, man, about this game.
I was really impressed with Real. The way that Zidane managed to get the best at Nacho and Vasquez, who are usually bricks, was very impressive.
Okay. Mo, talk to me, man.
What we saw tonight was Champions League royalty in the flesh.
Damn.
You have Casemiro not deemed fit enough to start, who is a very integral part of that Real Madrid team. Valverde is out. Your top scorer this season and your top scorer and top assister from last season is out, and his backup Jovic has COVID. Well, I know Jovic isn't that great, but he would have been starting tonight. You had your captain, your leader, your best defender, the guy who organizes the defense was out, and his backup, Eder Militao, is also out. Because ordinarily, when Ramos isn't available, Militao is the next in line, not Nacho. So you have all of these missing, and you still dominate. Let's just forget. It doesn't matter who they're facing. It's a Champions League team. They just dominate. Knock the ball around like it's a training session. It honestly looked like a training session. Nacho putting in like a man of the match performance. Definitely Hazard's best performance with Real Madrid yet. Rodrigo, 11 seconds after coming on scores. It was
First
all just
touch.
clicking. Yeah, just clicking. Even Casemiro, when he came on, he controlled everything. And I disagree with you. I think Odegaard was actually pretty good too. He was hesitant at times to shoot, but otherwise I thought he was good.
I mean, he was all right. But Mo, do you know what it is? Let's say there was no hype about him. I'd be like, okay, decent. But because there's so much hype and talk about him, you expect something great. And I was like, is this it? Okay, yeah, it's fine, but there's nothing great here.
In 2020, everyone is overhyped. Let's be real. But anyways, and it's like this thing. This commentator keeps saying, teams like Real Madrid, it's about who's present, not about who's absent. And that's why I'm saying, like, this is Champions League royalty in the flesh. This is a team that has the Champions League DNA running through their blood. It's just what they do. And that's why I never count out Real Madrid for the Champions League. They're always amongst the favorites. Not the favorite necessarily, but they're always going to be contending, regardless of who's there. Because it's just them, and Zidane, on top of that, just manages the game perfectly. You look at Vidal, like you guys have said, it's not a penalty. I think he was mad because his acting skills didn't fool the referee. I guess that was the main thing he was upset about. But look, to be honest, we could go back and forth all day about whether it was a penalty or not. Inter were going to lose this game either way. And the matter of the fact is that Vidal getting sent off is a blessing for Inter because he's playing against them. He's not playing for them. So play with 10 men without Vidal's play is better than playing with Vidal at this point.
Okay, what does it say about Conte and Inter Milan? The way in which they got outplayed, outthought, and just how embarrassing.
The excuse that was given for Conte at the summer was he didn't, like, the team didn't spend enough money for him. And as you said, they spent the money now. Ashraf Hakimi on his own cost like 50 million. And a bunch of other signings. It's just tactically the second with Inter Milan, the way they're set up with Conte, like, if you nullify the attacking midfielder, whether that's Barella or Eriksen, nothing can happen in the attack. the only way Lukaku and Martinez are given chances from the midfield is if Barella or Eriksson find a way to get some space. Otherwise, it's done. That they have no plan B for that attack. They built through that guy. If he's nullified, which they were today, nothing. The wings are useless. Gagliardini isn't really a playmaker. Vidal is a brick. Martinez and Lukaku can't really create on their own. And Ashley Young, like, come on, let's not even get started with that guy. So I think overall, it's just you saw on one hand the class of one team, and on the other hand, you saw the shamefulness of another team.
So basically, Champions League DNA.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for the super chats, Mr. Jay-Z, that name. Thank you. It says 11v11, Real Madrid were still winning that from the first half performance. This is what I always stress. Don't you dare change the narrative and say, oh, Inter were down to 10 men and everything. Real Madrid were completely and totally dominating Inter Milan and totally controlled the game. So they were easily the better team. Of course, you would say, oh, you never know 11v11 what Inter could have done. But just based on just how badly Inter Milan were and just how much Real Madrid were totally owning Inter, I'm not even going to allow Inter Milan or Inter fans to use that as a crutch to stand on that. Oh my gosh, we got a man sent off. Also as well, it's not like if it was like an unfair sending off. The guy was stupid. He deserved to get sent off. But even more so, Real Madrid were by far the better team when it was 11v11. So no, don't try and do that. King Darren, man, talk to me, man. What happened to your boys? What happened to your boys?
Yeah, this is one of the most disappointing performances I've ever seen from Inter. And this is true the entire banter era. It was flat, it was lifeless, the passing was off, no creativity, nothing. I just see my name is Conte out. The man simply has to go. It just really got me started. When I saw Gagliardini in the lineup, I said, it's over. Real's won the game. I told my boys, congratulations. Inter is out. And honestly, I don't want European League football. Just come forth, get knocked out, get Allegri, and move on. Because you got to do something drastic in January.
Okay, so you're saying that no matter what happens in Serie, you want Antonio Conte to be
I want him gone.
regardless.
Look, even if he somehow wins the next 2 games and goes through, I want somebody else. Because the performances are not good enough. They're not. You can see. Look, you know you have to win today. Where was the excitement? Where was the passion? Nothing. The only passion you got was the idiot going up in the referee's face and arguing for being kicked in the back. But no, he kicked the Varane in the back. This was a disgrace. It's an utter disgrace. And if Steven Zang sat Conte tonight, I will fly personally to Milan and shake his hand. This man wanted to leave in June. Remember after the Atalanta game, when he made a bunch of fuss and said, oh, it's something with money, whatever. To me, that's when Inter made the first mistake. He should have been sat down. Thank you, Antonio. Things didn't work out. Find someone else. But no, he kept pushing forward. You got the Europa League final, which Sevilla's a good team, but you should have won. You bricked it. He made a whole big lot of noise or whatever. Second time to fire this guy, you didn't. This man wanted Arturo Vidal and Kolarov. Kolarov in 2020. And you give him, you could have had Tonali, I guess. He's young, but he's planning for the future. You could get Locatelli, who could play now. You didn't get him. You got Arturo Vidal. And what has he done for us? Got sent off in a game where we needed to win. This should have been a slam dunk. Ramos out.
Valverde out.
Valverde
out.
Oh,
Casemiro was out.
Casemiro barely came on in the second half. This should have been a slam dunk victory. And a flat performance. It wasn't a performance we could say, well, you know what, Inter lost. You know what, they bricked it, but they played well. It just didn't go right. It was terrible from the start, even before the penalty. It was flat. It was lifeless. It was dead. This guy has to go. Like, I don't know what's wrong, but he has to go. I want him out. I don't want someone going to disagree with me, but he has to go. Out. What ratings you had again for the Brick Academy? You had Conte Vidal
Yes,
at Inter.
so basically, so Conte isn't going to be in Class B, Vidal in Class C, and Inter Milan's badge is in Class C.
Conte Class A, Vidal Class B. As an Inter fan,
I'll
I'm telling you,
consider.
put it there. As an Inter fan, I'm telling you, put it there.
I mean, I will write to the academy on because Class A is a bit extreme, but at the very least, he's a Class B. That is a guarantee. I can give you that as a guarantee. We can talk about Class A, but the guarantee, he's definitely Class B. So before I called to our dudes, man, from Suleiman says, wait, why was I kicked out? Basically, I waited for you to give your thoughts, but there are guys who are regulars here. And remember, StreamYard only has a spot for 10 spots. And I always have to try and give guys who have been regulars here for a long time space to come in. So the most democratic thing to do is allow new guys to give their thoughts, but I've got to give in the regulars who've really been here for some time that space to come in. StreamYard, please, can you create some more spaces for StreamYard so we can get more guys in? This is as Real were impressive. Real were amazing. Real were very good. I was extremely impressed by how well they played with the amount of players that they had missing. Undisputed, thank you for super chats. That told you Zad would ball on the Hangout yesterday. Yes, you did. And Undisputed, I did say to you that if Hazard bricked it, I would blame you and I would ban you from here. So Undisputed, you are very much welcome with open arms to Saturday, Sunday. Every day you're welcome because thank you for not jinxing my boy Zad. Okay, so let me just bring in some other guys because I know that Muntal will want to go off. Hassan, talk to me. Thoughts on the game?
Before I start it, rest in peace to one of the goats. Maradona. Arguably the goat. Yeah. On the game, I told you yesterday, Lonte, that's the name now. It's not Conte, it's Lonte. I'll start by the winners because I don't want to talk about the losers first. Zidane, listen, I started taking Zidane serious after the three-peat. After the third one, I was like, yeah, this guy, he's top 5 manager. I don't know about coach, but manager, he's top 5. Better than Lep, by the way.
Oh, damn.
As a manager, he's better, but not as a coach. But,
okay.
And Vidal, I mean, go look at this guy's Instagram, please. Look at the post before the match. That's all I'm going to say about him.
Oh God, no.
I remember before the Liverpool game, he said, "I'll donate one of my testicles if you go out." What happened? He went out. I'm waiting on your testicle, by the way. I'm waiting on that.
I'm not. Please keep your testicles.
On Conte, I mean Lonte, this guy, he lives in the sewers. I mean, awful manager, overrated. He didn't deserve the Juve titles. You could have won them. You could have won those titles. If Pirlo wins it this year, then that all shows it's in the mud. That league's in the mud. Lukaku, another big game. That's what I'm gonna say. Another big game.
So what is this trash supposed to mean? What is this trash supposed to mean? Mate, you got sent off.
No, it's good to do one before that one.
Yeah, the one before.
Yeah. No. But I just want to just to view this.
What does that punch mean? I don't know why he's trying to punch the referee. But
look at that one. Look at
well, it is. I mean, it is a good picture, but you see, Romali, why did you even have to roll?
But the funny thing is, he paid someone to make this. That's the funny part. He paid someone to make this before the game.
He paid to make this. I think you should ask for the money back and donate the money to the charity or to your bunk bed in Class B. I mean, look at this trash, man. Oh my God! Okay, sorry. Okay, Hassan, continue.
Look at that one's worse. But anyway, Inter are gonna finish bottom last. I'm saying that now. They're gonna finish bottom last. Conte should just retire. And Zidane, top 5 managers, by the way, top 5. And shout out to I won't call him Fatzard today. He's Hazard today. Shout out Hazard.
Thank you.
And Madrid.
Thank you. All right. Let's go to I Am Ham, man. Talk to me, man. I am a lamb.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I didn't watch the match, man, but
okay, thanks. Okay, you did. No. It's okay. We'll talk about the Liverpool one because I don't want to hear any nonsense from you. And what's it called? Okay. What do you want to say?
I want to talk about Conte. Okay.
Go for it.
I don't know what this guy like. This guy should be called Antonio Crackers and Wine Conte from now on. Because during the week, the only thing is eating. He's just eating crackers and he's drinking wine. He's doing nothing in Europe. Absolutely nothing. Last year, he got beat by a kid. And then he had the goal to go and lose to that Brekula Pategi in the final. And now he can't even beat half like a freaking starving Real Madrid side. Oh my word. Conte is just, this guy will never do anything in Europe. And like, also Lukaku, like, I don't know why people always want to point fingers to Lukaku, but like, what can one striker do? He's literally a solo striker, and he's been bowling since he was like 19 years old, and people want to point fingers at him. He does what he has to do, but this has nothing to do with him. This is all Antonio Conte.
Okay. What's it called? Natsa, talk to me, man.
Before I start, rest in peace, Maradona, obviously. I don't want to talk too much about it, and I want to come to one of the points you made. It's actually true. People care more when you die than when you're alive.
Yep.
That happens with many artists. They die and they become one of the top 10 artists around after they die, and it's just really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
But then the second thing I want to come to, good luck in finding the receipts where I said Torres is generational, because I never said that. Wasted a bit of your time.
No. Look, somebody in the Saturday Hangout said you did. I believed them, but I don't lie to you. I actually have the receipt of what you said. He's not a generational talent.
Okay.
Half as well said in his post-match notice.
Okay.
Okay.
So apologies here, man.
I want to talk about Conte, because the thing is, people are not realizing about Conte is because the time when they lost against Arsenal 3-0 at Chelsea, he changed his 5 at the back, and he's been stuck with it since then. And he's actually deteriorating the players from playing freely, because the small games against Shakhtar, the 0-0, he could have actually played a normal back four, because the defenders they have are good enough. Come on, De Vrij and Skriniar, are they not good enough? Maybe Ashley Young is not good enough to play as the left back, but why buy him in the first place? The bloody brick, that freaking brick at United. I just don't understand what he's trying to do here. And Vidal, come on, man. Like, this guy has been going from club to club, acting like a waste man.
Searching for a Champions League. He's been club hopping
Ring
in search of which is the best club for me to win a Champions League, which is the fakest thing to do.
Oh my bro, this guy, are you surprised he got sent off? Look at the hairstyle he has, bro. That thing was back in the days, 1990s, when people were having a mohawk, bro. And the tattoos, yeah, but he looks like an absolute douchebag, man. I never liked that player, and I will never ever like him. He's a bum, bro. He's a bum. And Conte should be. I wouldn't say he's a brick yet, because the thing is, he's not really. He's being backed, but is he getting backed by Pepper's getting backed?
Okay. So is it fair to say that we've overrated him? He's never as good as how people.
Overrated.
Yeah,
because if you look at Juventus, he was an underdog, because when they got relegated, you had to bring them up. He had that story, underdog, go back up again, win that league for them, and then he left after a while. And then
he went out the group stage last day as well. So how do you not break?
What do you say?
He went out the group stage last day as well. So he's definitely a brick.
Yeah, he is maybe under review, but he's not been back like Pepe's been back. Let's be honest. He's still working with a bit of scraps in that team. Like, for example, who were we gonna say? The bench, especially the bench. I don't know Ashley Young, but he bought Ashley Young. Come on.
So
Sanchez.
Okay, so but
who the hell is Sanchez as it is?
But in this game specifically, do you think it is more about how good Zidane's tactics were, or how disappointing Conte was, knowing with all of the players that Real Madrid had missing?
I have to give credit to Zidane, obviously, but I have to say Conte bricked it.
Is it more credit to Zidane, or more blame we have to give to Conte being the home team playing like trash?
They play like trash. You have to give blame to Conte 100%. But Zidane actually came with a game plan today. I have to give credit with that, because the way Hazard was playing, linked up the play, I liked it, and they were totally dominant from the start to finish. And even when that period when they had the red card and they were actually playing good into Milan, that was part of what Real Madrid wanted to do: suck them in and then make them feel like they're going to get a goal, and then just snap, Rodrigo comes on, lose a concentration, he's in there, and they score, and the game is finished. So I have to give him credit for that. And yeah, Zidane is 100% top 5 managers right now in the world, in my opinion.
Okay. From Nirmit Patel, thank you for super chat. He says that Inter Milan are pathetic, absolute losers. Yep. Shocking. What I saw today was a disgrace and pathetic. I have to keep on stressing that before the sending off, it was absolutely unacceptable how badly Real Madrid manhandled Inter Milan just from a performance point of view. Knowing how many guys that Real Madrid had missing, that is just completely unacceptable. Abdullahi, talk to me. Abdullahi, talk to me, bro. All right, Muntaha, take it away, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, before I start saying that, I think so. Where's my brother Joseph, Dr. Joe?
Oh, he's in the hiding, man. He's in the hiding.
Yo, H, let me tell you one thing. We are not A2FC, okay? we are Real Madrid.
That's harsh.
And by the way, Red. H, we are not even Lancaster United, okay? Who loves to play in Europa. Ardi, because Ardi said, "Oh, I cannot see." Antonio Conte, like losing Real Madrid back to back or something like that, blah, 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 Europa League, this and that. Come on. You are grown up guys, man. You know that, Real Madrid is actually Champions League and Champions League is Real Madrid. So, let me come to the game, okay? For me, when I watched the game, okay, we didn't have, Sergio Ramos injured, Benzema injured, then you have Valverde injured. Then we don't have our second choice striker, which is Luka Jovic injured.
So knowing all of those things, were you expecting this to be a counter-attacking game in which, sit back, let's just counter, but did you expect Inter to control the game, knowing all those players that were missing for Real?
No, for me, what I expected, to be honest, is that Inter will be on the back foot, because I know Antonio Conte, man. This guy is like a Champions League freak. But come on, man. Let's be honest, man. Okay, he's a really good manager in terms of leagues competition. He really managed teams well when it comes to 38 games. But when it comes to Champions League, his mindset doesn't work in that way. That's number one. Number two is that, we miss tons of players. Eder Militao, our third choice defenders out. Oh my God, Asensio is injured. He's not fully fit. Sorry, he's not injured. He's fully fit. Then you have likes of Benzema out. Ramos out. Valverde out. Oh my God. And even though, bro, to be honest, what Kroos, Modric, Varane, and Folamonde did in this game, people are sleeping on that. Bro, people are not giving credit to Folamonde. He's the second highest dribbler in La Liga, by the way. He's one of the best defenders. Come on, he's easily top 3 fullbacks, left back for me. The guy's defensive discipline, the guy's footballing IQ, the guy is passing. That's insane, man. Folamonde is really insane, man. Last season, and is still keeping up this season, bro. He pocketed Achraf Hakimi. Where was Hakimi, by the way? The rat, huh? Where was he?
This was his chance to ball against his former club, man. But
it was his choice to move to Inter. He didn't want to fight for the right back position with Carvajal. So look, Carvajal's better. I told you, man, Carvajal is a really good player, and look at this, he hit the bar as well. By the way, before the red card, I think it was on 32nd minute, something like that. Bro, we have flipping 5 shots and 4 shots on the target.
Oh no, it was complete domination, but before the sending off, man.
Thank you, bro. So for me personally, bro, Eden Hazard, he's showing up some, some of his Chelsea days, skills, link up play.
But let me ask you this then, because this is what I noticed watching the game. I feel Hazard is better in the middle, but Zidane will never change to 4-2-3-1. He will always stick to 4-3-3, because my thing is that Hazard out wide, he just falls into the same pattern. It's all good and everything, but for me, I just think once he got moved in as a striker, he looked already much more threatening and actually created a lot more. So for me, I just think that he's wasted wide on left because he does not run the channels the way that Vinicius or Rodrigo does.
You know what I see from this game, right? In the first place, Zidane loves to use 4-3-3. This is the reason, Valverde and Casemiro was out, so he moved for the 4-2-3-1 system, and Martin Odegaard is playing as a AM or number 10, you call it, right? So this is the really temporary formation, to be honest, because of tactical setup. For me, if you see Eden Hazard play on the left flank along with Benzema, both of the footy were the sexiest fuck, man. Not gonna lie. And Eden Hazard coming inside left and cutting inside and with his great dribbling skills, and then link up play with the backheel passes to Benzema. That's really sexy footy. So I still believe Eden Hazard can play left flank, and then we don't have a play on the left flank or left flank. You know, if we play Eden Hazard number 10, so we have Vinicius Junior, which is not the one I think that we should start for us right now immediately. So I think so. Eden Hazard right now best position for me is left wing. And other than that, I want to just touch the tactical side of this game, right? Inter, when they were down, and in the second half, they came up with the 4-4-1 formation, right? Mm-hmm. They were actually playing better football. If you see that, immediately Zidane moved to the 4-3-3 with the false 9. And when he switched the tactical setup, Conte is gone. Conte was nowhere. He didn't have any response to that. And for me personally, man, I mean, people are blaming Lukaku. I think so. He was the best Inter Milan player in this game. I mean, he was trying to link up, trying to hold up.
Yeah, I was impressed by Lukaku, to be honest, because his touch is better right now as well.
I mean, there was just not much that you could do, because I think when you're a striker, you rely a lot on the supply chain from the midfield. I think but that supply chain was just cut off.
Mm-hmm. I think Cassius said last time that Lukaku is carrying a team. I mean, you haven't seen any player who's carrying a single team like this season, and he was right. I mean, there's no one like Lukaku's carrying this team, and let's be honest, okay? That guy has been like, I mean, it's so good for Inter Milan. Where was Lautaro Martinez? People say, oh, he's such a good footballer and all this thing. I mean, Varane swallowed him alive. Where was he? I mean, I'm not just like, you know, blaming Lautaro, but he was not there. He hides in the big games, bro. Even in the first leg, right? If like 2 goals Inter scored just because of our individual mistake, they didn't create like great chances after chances. No, even in the first leg. So for me, man, bro, without Lukaku, this team was like horrible, man, horrible to watch, man.
So okay, so is the blame mainly on Conte, or did the players let Conte down?
No, it's bro. In the first place, Conte is great, man. I mean, he's playing. He's so stubborn with 3-5-2. Why you do that? And even if you do that 3-5-2, you know this system is the system is not working without Lukaku. Simple as that, bro. So, bro, look what happened, right? To be honest, when you see the game, right, when they moved to 4-4-1 in the second half, they actually were more into the game. Okay, that's a different story where Zidane also triggers formation and tactically outclassed. Yeah,
he plays a 3-5-2, but do the fullbacks even go? Do the fullbacks go even forward? Because I don't even see them. Because literally, they don't even bomb that forward. Maybe Hakimi does sometimes, but Ashley doesn't have a left foot. So
but then you may say to yourself, like, see, you could view it that, do his fullbacks go forward? But you have to look at the opposition. That if the opposition is playing so well and they're pressing so well and they're so effective without the ball, then they then take you out of your game and out of your elements, which is that you have to be brave enough to make changes and make adjustments. But Conte just does not make adjustments.
He's not flexible.
First of all, right, the Ryan Milan Skriniar, they are really good defenders. I don't think so that like the back three formation is like suitable for them. Bro, Perisic, why you bench Perisic? I don't understand. Why you can't play 4-3-3? Why you cannot be flexible with your system? Why you have to be stubborn? 3-5-2.
He's too stubborn.
Yeah.
But he wasn't stubborn. He wasn't stubborn when Chelsea lost against Arsenal 3-0, and he changed it. He was flexible, changed it, and then he went to the back. He's going out five stages. That's the guy now. Yeah, why is he not changing now? Why is he not changing now? I want to know that thing, because the only thing that didn't let them win the league was because of that way he plays. He's just not going for games. He's just set up for the draws sometimes.
And one more thing, like you're bringing Eriksen on 86th minute. What?
He doesn't like Eriksen, man.
That's a disgrace to the man. Like, honestly, what can he do with 4 minutes to go?
No. That's, I didn't even view that. See, that's the whole Eriksen thing is like he's already caught ties with Eriksen. He was just doing that for the sake of doing it. But see, look, this is going to be my last thing. That I want us to move on to Liverpool.
Just an interesting stats about Mendy.
Can I talk about Madrid.
Okay, so
Okay.
Mo, just give me the stats and then I'll go to Abdullah
Yeah,
and then we'll then
I
let me
just
take
want
this.
to say you guys were talking earlier about Mendy. He has actually never played in a Real Madrid loss in La Liga. Ever since he came, they have never lost with him on the
Bro,
pitch.
Mondi is like extremely talented guy. Fulham, extremely high IQ footballer. I don't know why people are not rating. Bro, look at his dribbling. Look at his
Benjamin
passing.
Mendes is better.
That's why
Okay,
I'm not smoking those
let's.
crap,
I
man.
want to come to Abdullahi. Okay, Abdullahi, talk to me. Abdullahi, talk to me.
Yeah, I think I need to apologize. Actually to Madrid because I expected Antonio Conte to win the match. Like because no Ramos, that's a positive that no Ramos know this. No, that's like Antonio Conte needs to win this, but that guy needs to be inducted in class. If another class in your induction is
easy, man, easy.
No. If another class is apart from here, that guy needs to be inducted. I don't even understand English for Terry.
So you fully blame him for this loss.
I blame him because I know the 3-5 doesn't work, but there's a way you can switch this formation to make it work. You can either play a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. If you're a proper manager, you switch formation to what? To benefit your team. Lukaku has only been the player that has been carrying Inter Milan for so many years. Yes, Lautaro Martinez is doing his stuff, but I need to ask Conte, Sensi and what's called Christian Eriksen, what are they doing on the bench? Those are the two most creative players in your team.
Yes, I was here because in a game in which you need to win, you need to attack. You have Vidal and Barella in our midfield, and Eriksen and Sensi are both on the bench.
On the bench, doing what? Doing nothing. They're doing nothing. So I want to know what pattern is he even playing? What's going on? What pattern? He took Chelsea for leverage wages and playing because Chelsea gave him what kind of money. In Chelsea, you said he wanted Vidal. Marina said no. Vidal is too young. He wanted Nagolan. Marina said I cannot play 60 million for Nagolan. If you don't want it, the door is open. You can go. So you are buying some retarded, done, finished, dead-ass player into the team. And you expected the team to go forward. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
Okay. So guys, look, man. Let's move. I want to move on to now Liverpool now, man. So I have something to say. And some people may not like it, but I don't give a damn. But I'm going to say it anyway, man. This is about... Oh, gosh, what did I ever do? So this is about the Premier League, man. And I want to just a simple thing about the Premier League, because people have talked a lot about this Premier League. How good is the Premier League really? I keep getting told that the elite league is the number one league. You need to succeed in the Premier League and so forth. Liverpool have not lost at Anfield in the Premier League since 2017. I'll repeat that again. Liverpool have not lost in the Premier League at Anfield since April 2017.
66 match unbeaten, 66 match.
And in the past few months, they have been beaten twice at Anfield. And let me go further, because people say, 19-year-olds were playing, young guys were playing, Salah was playing, Mane was playing, and let me even go forth.
Was Salah playing?
I got told.
No, Jota was playing. I'm sure.
Salah was playing. Salah started the match. Salah Mane.
Yeah,
Salah was playing.
So okay. So my thing is that if that same team, the same team that played at Atalanta, played any Premier League team at Anfield, they would still win, or they definitely wouldn't lose. But most likely they would still win.
Not today.
But you say this. But let's just see. I don't like how people just change the narrative, because before the Leicester City game, guys were like, "Oh my gosh, there's no Van Dijk, there's no Salah playing. What are we going to do?" And remember, Leicester City are one of the best teams in the Premier League. Based on form, they're one of the most informed teams in the Premier League. And Liverpool totally wasted them with ease, with no Salah. And no Salah, and there were also many young guys in that team as well. So they come into this game, and Atalanta get it up 2-0. So my thing is, first of all, and I think I can bring this in, so shout out to Suleiman, thank you for super chats. Wow. Ilici's wife belongs to the streets. Okay.
She belongs to the streets?
Okay, so First of all, like, I don't promote that view, but put it this way. If there is a way to get your cheating, adulterous wife out of your brain, I think scoring a goal at Anfield is definitely on the right track of extinguishing her. And shout out to Ilicic, because he went through the depression. He went through a very, very horrible, horrible period, because I can only imagine what it feels like to have your wife, and I think they may have kids, but definitely your wife cheats on you. So it is
So
great
when
to
did
see
he
him
cheat on
smiling.
him?
Why should you cheat on a millionaire, bro? How do you cheat on a millionaire?
Because you're a moron. That's why. So my thing here is that, look, Atalanta, or no, I want to talk about this. Are we overrating the Premier League? Because we've already seen in the space of a few months, this fortress that we know as Anfield has been breached by Atalanta and now Atletico. Gatlock, talk to me.
Please bring me last. I want to go check my food. Yes.
Wait, can I go first?
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's go to Hassan. Hassan, talk to me. Hassan, go first.
First of all, on the game, we were just trash. I mean, it was just a bad game. What can I say? El Dio was silent. Salah was quiet. We looked we looked complacent because we thought we were gonna win easy game. We'll go through to the next round, but Atlanta weren't even that good, to be honest. They were not that good. I think they just capitalized on chances in the match. But Ilicic, yeah, he got a good G. I mean, but as for the Premier League, I mean, you can't just base it on this game.
Why not?
Because it's a group stage match. I mean, if all Premier League to go out on the group stage or next round, then you can say,
but it was still a competitive game. It was still a competitive game. So Aaron's right in saying that, like, look, the Champions League is much more elite, and there is a greater chance of Liverpool losing at Anfield in the Champions League than losing in the Premier League. Therefore, are we overrating how good or how quality the Premier League is? Because they've not been breached since 2017 April.
It's always overrated. I mean, every fan overrates their league. That's how it is in football, isn't it? But as for us, I think we'll go through next round. We'll go through Atlanta. I think Atlanta might go second. I mean, they're both on 6 points, Atlanta and Ajax. I think Atlanta might make it through. Ajax are looking at it. But as for the league,
you guys are the ones in
Chelsea
trouble
won in Rennes.
if you lose to Ajax.
Huh?
Atlanta
we
and
only
Ajax are on your tail. You need to win against Ajax, man.
We won't lose to Ajax, bro. We'll just complacent this match. We won't lose to Ajax.
Okay, so what's the next game? Is it Ajax against Liverpool? That's the next game?
Yeah, at Anfield again.
Okay, so basically,
either way, we've got Midtjylland last, so we're chilling. All right.
So basically, really, Atalanta, you expect them to beat Midtjylland, who are on 0 points. You expect them to win that. That means
go to 10 points.
Then I think Atalanta play Ajax in Italy. I think that they play them in Italy, because I think they played them.
It's in Holland. It's in Holland.
Oh, it's in Holland.
Yeah.
Okay. So well. Yeah, so basically, if Atalanta beats Midtjylland, then all they'll need is a draw against Ajax if Liverpool take care of business against Ajax at Anfield. So it could go either way. It could go either way.
Can I just say something? Didn't Atletico beat Liverpool last year? Or last season?
Yeah, well, this year, last season, yeah.
Yeah. So how long has that been then?
He means in a Premier
March.
That was a match before we went to COVID. Yeah, so basically, they've been beaten twice at Anfield in Europe. So my point is that why do people keep talking about this whole Premier League thing when they've not been beaten at Anfield for 3 years, but they've been beaten twice in Europe in the space of a few months?
And Napoli, I think, drew to them, if I'm not mistaken.
Did they draw?
Yeah,
they did. Yeah. I thought Liverpool won 1-0.
1-1 was, I think.
No, I think it was Napoli that won their away game. I mean, their home game. I drew at Anfield, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 1-1 at home.
Okay. So Gatlock, talk to me, man, about this. As Liverpool's lost to Atalanta, man. At Anfield.
Man. Look. Anfield in Europe it's big, especially for against Barcelona. It was great, and I guess you could say that's mostly down to Liverpool's coming back spirits, fight back spirit, because they did it in Istanbul as well. So maybe it might not really be an Anfield team, maybe just a Liverpool team that they came back against Barcelona. Because I do remember in 2018 they drew to Porto as well. So, look, for Liverpool, I don't really take this. It's not really a big deal. The only problem is they could come second, because if they mess up against Ajax and Atalanta win against Milan and do something against Ajax in the last game, they could come second. And if they come second, there's a chance you can face a team like Bayern Munich or maybe even Real Madrid if they top their group.
I mean, it's doubts. For me, I think that I don't see them losing back-to-back at Anfield. I don't see them losing back-to-back.
Yeah, no, it's a long shot. I'm just saying like that's possible, but it's a long shot. Liverpool should top this group. It's not really that big a deal, to be fair, because let's be honest, when we saw this group at first, we all saw Liverpool coming through, even with all their injuries.
Oh no, for sure.
I'm looking at their starting 11 they played against Atalanta today, and it's pretty weak, except for Salah and Mane, and maybe Matip. There isn't anybody here that usually starts regularly. So I don't really read too much into this. As for the Premier League as a whole, every league has their own up and down. And for the Premier League, it's just the problem is the most popular. And yeah, sometimes it can be overhyped. But I don't really call them shit. Yeah, this season they're going through a very, very bad period. But I don't really call it, although that's every league nowadays, although except for French league, because those ones are just Uber Eats. I don't really call them shit. They're not shit because, let's be honest, Premier League teams are most among the favorites for the Champions League anyway, because everybody else is pretty much weak. The top teams of every big team, except for maybe La Liga and Germany, are the only ones that you could say, okay, the top teams there are a few of the favorites, except for, okay, I take it back, Barcelona are not one of the favorites.
So, but do you think that, because look, I just homeboy, shout out to your boy Splash, who said Liverpool had 0 shots on target the whole game. Now I'm looking at this team.
That's poor.
My thing is, okay, fair enough. This midfield looks slightly roadman-like, but still, I see Salah, I see Origi, I see Mane there, I see Wijnaldum there. You can see Milner there.
They had a bad game. LD on last. They had a bad game.
I mean, 0 shots on target against Atalanta. I'm also, Atalanta answer, but it's still Atalanta. They're not the greatest team in the world, And they're a team.
Yeah, they beat them 5-0 last game. And look, like I said, bro, look, I just see it as a one-off. They are due a one-off game bad in Anfield, or those in Europe, but they just do a one-off game. I don't really see too much of a big deal in this. I think they will bounce back against whoever they play next.
Okay.
And it's only if it's 2 L's.
So between Ajax and Atalanta, who do you see coming through?
Honestly, maybe Ajax because of their history in the Champions League.
Okay.
But Atalanta is hard to tell. It's very hard to tell. Atalanta shipping goes way too much. I mean, they lost 5-0. I know they beat Liverpool, but it's a weak in Liverpool. They lost 5-0 in the first game. And Ajax, at least, lost only by one goal.
So Ajax or Atalanta, who?
I'm going to edge it for Ajax.
Okay.
Hey, Judge, can you come to me? Because I have to do something in a bit.
All right, Natsa, go for it.
I want to say, I have to give credit to Atalanta. I'm going to give them credit because they had to come and perform. But let's just take everything to context. Because Klopp is this kind of manager where he prioritizes some things more than the other. He's always been like this because he likes to reserve his team for the next games. And this is a mentality they've had for a long time because even in the League Cup, they've done this. They play a very weak team to prioritize the Champions League or the Premier League. And then in this game, they just won a game 3-0 against Leicester. They sacrificed these guys 5-0 at their own home, home ground. If they had to win this game, there's no chance for Atalanta, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
They will go all guns blazing. They'll play. I don't know if Trent was fit, but they'll play their full strength squad, and they will go for the game and they will win it. Because everything has to be in context. A bit short-sighted saying, "Oh, the Premier League is overrated." Because if you look at the PSG table and United top of that group. If you look at our group, we're top, obviously, but it's an easy group, but we're still top. Liverpool are top here. Who's that missing? Chelsea? Are they top? Yeah, I think they're top.
Mhm.
So it's very, very short-sighted saying the Premier League is overrated just because Liverpool just being Atalanta, which wasn't even a must-win because they're still going to go through. They just need to win maybe 2 games or 1 game and they're guaranteed to
Only
go
1
through.
point.
Yeah, only 1 point. There you go. So I think it's very, very, very short-sighted to say that it was just complacency. I'm just going to give it to that. It was just complacency, and they didn't really need to win this game. And
So
he was
it's-
prioritizing the Premier League.
So between Ajax and Atalanta, who do you put your money on to come through?
Atalanta have been very inconsistent, and they got thrashed by Liverpool 5-0. Even I don't give a shit about this match. This is not the real Liverpool. If the Liverpool playing in this game, they're not winning this game. Full stop.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I would say Ajax will go through because Ajax performed better against Liverpool. I feel like.
Okay. So you see Ajax losing to Liverpool, but then beating Atalanta in Holland.
Yep, they will beat Atalanta. I feel like they're home as well in that game.
Yeah. They'll be home.
They'll beat them.
Okay. So Munza, talk to me. How do you see this group unfolding, man?
Okay, like should I talk about the Liverpool Atlanta game?
Yeah. Go through it.
Okay. So, like, to be honest, for me, like, let's be honest, like, the 60% of the starter of the Liverpool team didn't start the game. So, is it like, okay, it's not an excuse, but let's
Not
be
a single shot on target.
No, I'm coming there. Like, bro, shot on target is attacker's responsibility most. Like, if you see in the bigger picture, but if you see the midfield and defense, I mean, it's like a B team. Let's be honest. So, how much I should blame Liverpool's poor performances for this? Because let's be honest, they are suffering from injuries as well. So this game doesn't have any stakes, So for Liverpool to perform, okay. Now let's come to the criticism part of the Liverpool game. Salah, where was you? Mane, I mean, and for me, let's be honest, okay. Yesterday when Mbappe didn't show up much, all the footballing world was criticizing Mbappe. Why not Salah now? Why not Salah now?
He's been there for a while.
No. But that's bro. Tell me how many goals Salah scored in this campaign with Liverpool? Just one, and that's penalty. Come on, Hassan, bro.
In the Champions League.
Yeah, this season. Yeah. How many goals Salah scored this season in Champions League? One.
Yeah, not many.
One, and that's penalty. Yeah. Okay, I'm not taking anything away from Salah. Salah is like a world-class player. But what I'm trying to tell you is that, let's maintain the same energy. Let's keep, when it comes to criticism, because Mbappe last night, people are criticizing him for not showing up. So why not Salah? So we do the same thing over here. Yeah. So I think so. Attacking wise, Liverpool was toothless in this game, but do they really want to win this game? I don't think so.
They say Salah had COVID, man, so you need to chill.
I mean, Salah had COVID. Okay, fine. So it doesn't matter.
So did Ibra, man. Ibra also had COVID as well.
So I don't care, man. I don't care. But look, the point is, Liverpool losing this game doesn't mean anything. And with regards to Premier League and all, still it's in the worst case scenario, it's top 3 league in Europe or in the world of football. Okay. So it's not I know Liverpool lost 2 games in Champions League. Didn't Barca have unbeaten record in Camp Nou in Champions League since 2013? Yeah, and still they do. So since
no, people are saying that he actually has 2 goals in the Champions League.
2 goals, one penalty.
Salah.
One penalty. Yeah. Anyways, that's not my point. So my point is with regards to Barcelona. I mean, even Barcelona didn't lose any games at home since 2013 in Champions League. Should we criticize Champions League? No. So I think the Premier is top 3, top 2 league any day, any given day. So yeah.
Okay. What's it called? Come to Darian, man. Talk to me about Liverpool's loss and how you see this group unfolding, man.
First thing first, I gotta give congratulations to Inter Milan B for getting over Liverpool today. A big respect. And it's just we should play reparations to football fans because we didn't get because PSG were able to go through. On a serious note, though, I don't think it's fair to criticize the Premier League on this instance because, as the guy said, there were 3 net euros in the back. So I don't think it's fair to criticize the Premier League on this occasion. And as far as the group, I think Liverpool will come top, and I'll say Inter Milan B will come second.
So, wait. So who are you calling Inter Milan B?
Atalanta.
Why are they Inter Milan B?
They play blah blah.
Darian, don't you dare use Atalanta as some kind of crutch to stand on. Calling them Inter Milan. They have a name, and the name is Atalanta or Atlanta, because people can't figure out how to pronounce Atalanta. So no, don't deal with your boys first, man. Okay, thank you. Cassius, talk to me.
They're Inter Milan A.
Cassius, talk to me.
So first, we've got 300 viewers and only 100 likes. I think people need to smash that like button.
Let's smash the like button. Thank you, bro. Smash the like button, guys. Thank you, bro.
So yeah, just quick. Yeah, I think this is an anomaly. I don't think you should read into it that much, because I mean, like when Taha said, Barcelona have lost in recent seasons to Osasuna and Betis, but they haven't lost at all in the Champions League. Does that mean that La Liga is much harder than the Champions League? No. Bayern have won, I think, like 15 matches in a row in the Champions League, and they've lost to like Hoffenheim. They drew against Werder Bremen. So does that mean that the Bundesliga is better than the Champions League? No. So I think it's just an anomaly. One game they lost. So yeah, I wouldn't read into it that much.
And so Atalanta or Ajax? Who do you have in mind?
I think Ajax. I think Ajax will go through.
I don't know. I'm thinking Atalanta. I think Monica is saying that I think Atalanta will beat Ajax.
I forgot to tell her. Like, yeah, even I think so. Atalanta will go through. You know why? Because Ajax at home, iffy. Bro, Ajax is a sketchy team at home.
They're actually better away from home than at home.
Yep.
So as long as Atalanta don't have any key injuries or anything, if they know that boom, this is winner take all, my money's on Atalanta to beat them. Especially when Ajax have the pressure.
When they where did they lose?
Huh?
They lost
in their home ground. In their
hometown. Tottenham beat them.
And
they lost to us.
And they lost to Chelsea in Holland as well.
I think so, yes. They are always bad in Holland.
And they lost to Real Madrid at Holland.
They lost to Real Madrid at home as well.
Oh, shit. I'm not sure you think this.
For me, I am saying Atalanta will beat them in Holland. Atalanta will, because I think Ajax, whenever they're under pressure and they're at home, I just don't think that's...
No fans, though. No fans.
Fans will be back next week.
But how many? 2,000?
Yeah, like
it depends on the capacity of the stadium. The capacity of the stadium depends.
I don't even think it's even a fan thing. Maybe it's just like a psychological thing of like, okay, we are now in our ground at home, but also it's also a pressure thing. As well, I think there's going to be so much pressure on them, even without the fans. That okay, boom, this is when Holland is at our stadium. I still think that will count against them. So I just think Atalanta, I will be there. Oh, Valencia as well. Valencia also beat them, and I'm. Yeah, these guys, they just go around.
Are you getting touched?
It might be that they have like 4 CLs and all those great players that played in that stadium and they cannot fill to that expectation. It might be that.
Yeah,
that stadium is historic. So
look, let's look at.
Let me talk about Liverpool.
Okay, talk about it.
I think it's a one-off match though. We don't really need to put much thought on it that really much. But I think Liverpool play Ajax next, right? After the Atlanta, they play Ajax next week, right? Mm-hmm. I think that will be the pressure match for Liverpool, because if they lose to Ajax in Amsterdam, I think Liverpool fans need to be worried. At the moment, it's a okay match. Is that sometimes it happens.
You got Midland.
Yeah, I know. They only have 2 matches more. If they lose to Ajax, that's like 9 points.
Okay, wait, guys. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but how many teams have finished with 0 points in the group stage before? Because look, shout out to Midland and everything, but see, this is what people say. Okay, no, HH. You see, for me, I don't give a damn about taking part. I care about the integrity of the CL.
HH, look at Marseille. They never scored a goal.
Look at Marseille. Look at Midland.
Like these teams could be replaced by maybe put Arsenal in there, but I don't think they'll do worse than Michelin.
Chill. They might get 0.
Just put better teams in there. Freaking Michelin, just take space, man.
Nah.
Yeah,
Nats at Arsenal might get 0.
Useless, bro.
No,
Damn,
Arsenal
man.
used to, but they will do better than Michelin, bro. Come on. These are
They
your
have not scored a single goal.
Oh
in a
my
group
god.
with Olympiacos and Porto. Not one.
These teams are unnecessary. Look at our record, bro. 4 wins in a row.
Group stage merchant. Group stage merchant.
4 wins in a row. Two CLs winners in our group.
Oh yeah, H.
Marseille are trying to
Go
bring
to
back
Twitter.
Uber Eats. They're trying to bring back Uber Eats.
2 CLs winner.
2 CL winners in our group.
Hold on.
Wait,
Let me show you something.
What?
Hold on. Just give me a second. I'll show you something.
Wow, 2 CS winners in Man City group. Damn.
Where is it? Aha.
Right, give that credit.
Hold on.
BTS when the team.
HH, look at this.
Wait, let me bring you up, man. Champions record for the most consecutive.
13.
Oh my god. No, I think we need.
Wait. Hold on. That's that's my boy AVB as a coach.
It's your boy AVB, man.
Yo, HH, can I talk about the Liverpool game?
So let me just round up before the other question.
Okay, round up.
I think
sorry, yeah.
it's a one-off game, but I think if they lose to Ajax in Amsterdam, the Liverpool fans should be worried because then if Ajax win, that's the 10 point. If Atlanta beat Milan, that's already that 10 point. Liverpool goes to third. So the Liverpool fans need to be worried about
No,
that.
they're playing each other, aren't they?
No, they play Ajax. Liverpool play Ajax next.
Oh yeah.
Champions League. So they play Ajax in Amsterdam. If they lose to Ajax, they go third. If Atlanta wins, Atlanta go maybe above Ajax and Ajax go second. The deciding factor will be the Michelin matches. So today is just one of my it happens. But now they need to be worried about this because if they lose next week, it's gonna be an issue for Liverpool. It's gonna be an issue. But at the moment, it's just a one-off, which it happens every match. It happens.
Mo,
Who's coming second?
Okay, Abdullahi, who comes second, Atlanta or Ajax?
It is tough. Well, I think Atlanta is a little bit difficult at Ajax is a little bit difficult. In Amsterdam, I think I'm gonna stick with Atlanta for me.
Okay. It's Atalanta, not Atlanta, but there you go.
Man, both of them are the same team, man.
Bro,
Atlanta,
he lives in the US. He lives in the US, bro.
I live in the US, man. I don't care. Atlanta, anywhere is cool. One of them are okay, man.
Atlanta United.
At least say Atlanta.
Atlanta. All you need to do is there's just an A. There's an A after the T. There's an A after the T.
Is this spelled the same way? Atlanta or Atlanta?
Atalanta.
Spelled
with an A in the middle.
Just say it.
I think it's Atlanta.
No. In your words. No. In your words. No.
No, Abdullahi, just say it to me. Atalanta. Say it to me.
Atlanta.
Atalanta. Just say Atalanta.
Wait. I use Atalanta.
LSG, bro. LSG.
Oh my God! Wow.
Mbappe, get out of league, man.
Look,
oh yeah, Mbappe, bro. Don't start with Pace Mbappe, man. Pace Mbappe.
More. Talk to me.
Okay, yeah, I think like people are saying, oh, it's a fluke and whatnot. Look, they don't give them excuses. It was a Champions League game. They're not through to the next round yet. I know they're the favorites by far in this group, but like they're not even through mathematically yet. They needed to get a result, and the matter of the fact is they just didn't. 0 shots on target. Like that's just disgusting, honestly. And that's why, look, I say like Liverpool can't win the Champions League without Van Dijk. I said it before and I'll say it again. Liverpool cannot win the Champions League without Van Dijk. And this whole thing about like, oh, they need him more in the league because it's a marathon and whatnot. Like that's just you need your best players versus the best team. And if you couldn't handle Atalanta, how the hell are you gonna handle some of the big guns in the Champions League? And the Premier League is overrated. I don't know how anyone can deny it anymore. It's just it's too obvious by now. Like the stat that you said, like Liverpool not losing since 2017, now losing twice. And someone earlier was saying all the Premier League teams are topping their league. Man City is in a group with no one really challenging them. The
bro, 2 CL winners in there, bro. Just remember that. They have won the Champions League.
Don't.
Porto have won the Champions League.
Don't try it.
Since when?
Don't try it, man.
It don't matter, bro. It don't.
Not a
Don't
single
try it.
player or coach in those two teams right now were there when they won the CL. Okay, so
Two Champions
let's not
League
even
winners.
bring that up. And yeah, like it's just like the Premier League. It's all about media. And look, man, I'm actually majoring in media studies, so I could go on for hours and hours. Like that's a whole separate conversation of how much like media affects football, and that's why the Premier League affects
It's a
why the
brand.
Premier League
It's
is
a
so
brand.
overrated.
It's about
Exactly.
branding. It's about branding.
Yeah, it's about marketing and how they advertise themselves. That's why it's so overrated.
What's the best league?
I think each league has a different aspect
Yeah,
of
it's what you're looking for. It depends what you're looking for.
yeah. If you're looking at like pure like tactical and technical superiority, you go to La Liga. If you want to watch beautiful defense, you go to Serie A. If you want to watch like just entertainment with the underdog story, you go to the Premier League. That's what I think. Like each league has its own specialty. It's not one league that's better than everyone else. If you want to see fights, watch the Mexican league. And in terms of the second place, I think Ajax will finish in second. I don't know. I just don't trust this Atalanta team, man. And Ajax actually performed pretty well versus Liverpool at home, even though they lost 1-0, but they performed really well. And I think even if they lose versus Liverpool next game, I think they beat Atalanta in the final game and go through.
Okay, so guys, let's switch on to this because I want us to talk about Bayern. Now, Bayern are on one, man. These guys are on a crazy ass winning run, man. And these guys don't seem to be stopping anytime soon.
They just drew last game though, HH.
They already topped the group in this Champions League.
No, but I mean, Bundesliga.
They drew their last game against who?
I forgot, Werder Bremen, I think.
No,
the mighty Werder Bremen.
I said Champions League. They're on a crazy winning run in the Champions League.
Nah, they won off for the game. They already topped the group because attacking Virgins drew to Lokomotiv today.
Attacking Virgins, man. So could Atletico really mess this up?
Hey, if Simeone goes out, then he's down there with Conte in the sewers. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be down there with Conte.
Well, he's top of. He's doing well in La Liga because Conte is doing trash in Syria and trash in Europe. So Simeone can still say, "Hey, man, we're still saying what's up in La Liga." But look, for me, I mean, guys, could Bayern actually really do this again?
Nah.
Could they actually defend?
They could, but I don't think they will. They could though.
How many?
HH, I'm telling you, man. Do not surprise yourself, if Man United kicks out Bayern.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised with this.
United fans would be unbearable.
If that happens, man,
they will knock out.
I'm not going to. I can't.
They'll knock out Bayern.
They will knock out Bayern, lose next game. So
yes, that's the thing.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, you see, this is one thing you guys should be afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
If Bayern actually beat Atletico, despite the fact they've already topped the group, they literally have nothing else to play for. They've topped the group now. I see.
But see, this is how Bayern know. German teams don't do any of that. Hey, they take every game seriously. They don't do that whole, we're going to chill out. So they will still go full on in that game. See, Atletico have to win. And also remember, Atletico will be playing in Spain. So Atletico have to win that game. But just like the way that Bayern are going, man, you see, now it depends. You see, if Bayern might rest players because, as I said again, look, they have 12 points. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, they've already gone. So, yeah, so.
Yeah, they've topped the group, bro.
Oh, my God, they've topped the group.
Bro.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
How many CL winners they have in that group, bro? Just remember that. How many CL winners they have in that group?
Yeah, don't compare Atletico to Porto, please.
Exactly. Don't compare.
So this is where Atletico look. See, if you're Bayern, fixture congestion, COVID season, I would rest players. I mean, why even take players all the way to for what reason? For me, I'll just play a young team. So you would expect Atletico to go through, and also Lokomotiv or Salzburg can't be salty by saying, "Oh no, why are you playing a weak team?" Because no, they've earned the right to go and actually rest players because it would be stupid with the fixture congestion and how crazy this. Remember, is this like week by week? Because next week is round 5, the week after is round 6. So there's no let up, and they have to play on the weekend as well. So for me, if you're Bayern Munich, play your kids, play like your reserve team, and give Lewandowski a rest, give Alaba a rest, give all those guys a rest.
Wait, so do Atleti face Bayern next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Spain.
if Atletico lose and Lokomotiv win, Atletico could go into the final week in 3rd place.
Yeah.
If Bayern rest their players,
if Lokomotiv win, man, then yeah.
if Bayern rest their players and still beat Atletico Madrid.
I want to know about Liverpool. Like, I've been listening to you guys when you were talking about Liverpool, and I don't know if some of you guys actually watched the match. What I'll say about the match is that, like, I think the main issues Liverpool had was that Klopp again tried to play Origi in the team, okay, and what's so sad about Origi's situation is that the only time he gets to play is when we've got literally no one like at the best of our capability playing. So like we're playing kids, we're playing Nico Williams, we're playing Nico, we're playing young players, we're playing Tsimikas the first game since like preseason. And essentially what happened was that until halftime, we were 0-0, right? And then...
So just very briefly, because I want us to talk about how much did that loss derail them, or do you think that loss wasn't a big deal, yes or no?
I don't think this loss is a big deal in the greater scheme of things, because essentially what this loss shows is just the flaws in Klopp's ability, because as I asked you some weeks ago, what does this guy have to do before you guys actually judge him? Because this whole entire scoreline was his fault, because we were we were playing well. Okay. And then this guy is angry at the players because
all I'm saying is that
why are you calling Klopp this guy, bro? Come on.
Okay, wait. Let me take the super chat real quick on that. So from Prajesh Gamia, it says that if United beats Bayern, I will stop watching for football. Now look, my thing is that United are a threat, because they are one of these teams who you never know what these guys can do. You never know what these guys can do. So,
and they always got a penalty a game, so they're guaranteed.
Yeah, and also those have up and under. So my thing with United is that you just, I would say it's a bit extreme, but put it this way: if Bayern Munich are at full strength and they lose to Man United, and Golem is their manager, even I will throw up in my mouth, and that's me. I will throw up in my mouth. Well, wait. Let me ask you guys this. Can Bayern Munich retain the title without Joshua Kimmich?
Yes, they can. I don't think they will, but they can.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Lisa is a great player.
They can, but I don't think they will.
They're still the best team in Europe.
Okay, so
I don't think
so. So Hassan, why do you think they can do it without arguably their best and most creative midfielder?
Because they're by far better than any other team. What team is perfect right now that can stop them? They just put 4 past Atletico.
You see,
the first
that's
game,
the issue you guys keep making.
If we had a perfect team, I'd be like, we can beat them. Look at
There's no Champions League in January. So basically, the decider is from February. That's when we need to start looking. You are saying that who's strong now? Nobody, yes. But Liverpool's players will come back come February. There's a January transfer window.
But Gaplo, you're forgetting that they have to play Club World Cup. When they're going to play Club World Cup?
Are you sure?
There's a Club World Cup this year. Wait. Are you sure they're still doing Club World Cup?
It's the first week of February.
First week of February.
Yeah, so cute.
Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Chelsea. 4 teams.
No.
I think I think the same applies now. What we said about Bayern last season applies now. If you take any player out of the team, they still win, except for Neuer. I'm not saying they will win the Champions League without Kimmich, but I'm saying they can. If
They do
lose
well
it,
without Thiago.
it won't be because Kimmich is. Yeah, it won't be because Kimmich is on. Because like Tolisso is a hell of a midfielder, man. He's really good.
He's better than Kimmich.
Yeah, but does it give Bayern what? Because my thing is that okay, it's well and good. Lokomotiv Moscow and Salzburg, but without Joshua Kimmich against a Liverpool or against this is the issue.
If Thiago
I was about to
was
say
an issue.
against a Juventus or against a Barcelona or against a Real Madrid.
Literally
How
just
good are
us.
these teams really? These so-called big names in 2020, 2021.
But bro, we are better than Barca.
Can they lose to?
We are better than Barca and you.
Muntaha, in your honest view, a full-strength Real Madrid, can they beat Bayern
Bro,
Munich
the
without Joshua
only
Kimmich?
problem with the only problem with us is that
Actually,
we
I
don't
feel
have
they can.
goal scorers.
Okay, let Muntaha answer. Muntaha, okay, so Muntaha, a full-strength Real Madrid
we
against
can,
Bayern Munich without Joshua Kimmich, you can beat them.
bro, like this one, right? Madrid Bayern has been always a European Clasico. I won't say that. I won't be confident that we beat them. Okay, I'll be honest with that. But if you just give us a nice goal scorer next to Benzema and Eden Hazard, who can score like a clinical goal scorer, it's an issue for Bayern. Then it's not going to be easy for Bayern, like how they beaten Barca or Atleti. You know, they're not going to come and play like that against us. Like, okay, they might win it, but like it's not going to like they pass 4 goals or 5 goals against us. That's not happening, bro.
I mean,
wait.
Let me just hit it. So Project Gaming says that Kimmich is back in January. We're good to go. So look, if he's definitely back in January, then that is big news, because if they have him in time for the knockouts, then boom. You see, here's my thing. I believe that the only team that can beat Bayern Munich over 2 legs is Liverpool. Liverpool at full strength 100% can beat Bayern
but
over
Liverpool
2
is
legs.
full strength, but there's no Van Dijk. Bro, Van Dijk is big miss. I don't know why.
No, bro, no. Van Dijk
Liverpool
is
at full strength without
no,
Van
Van
Dijk can
Dijk
still
is
beat
big
Bayern.
miss, bro. The problem with Liverpool is that
I didn't say that they will. I said they can. They can. But I can't say the same for Juve. I can't say the same for Real Madrid. I can't say the same for Barcelona. I can't say the same for PSG.
I'm
just saying, since Van Dijk got injured, the 3 games they played, they lost 7-1.
You know what?
All 3 leads. And since then, they've been playing better.
Naza, I'm going to talk about your team. Naza, I'm going to talk about your team. Bro, if Pep, I'm telling you, if Pep decided to play conservative as the way he played at the Bernabeu, be much more relaxed, and Ruben Diaz shows up, they can punish Bayern. And the reason for they have to be clinical. Manchester have to be clinical. Like Sterling, have to be clinical.
The only thing I would say, let me just respond. Let me just. Oh yeah, go on.
Okay, Gatlock, and then come back to Natsa. Gatlock.
Okay, look, Muta, you see, this is why that won't work. Because first of all, Pep doesn't know how to defend for shit. That's one.
The Muta just said left. Muta don't know.
Hey, Abdullah, you said that Havertz is a German Zidane, bro. You should not be talking about
Muta.
Guys, relax.
Wait.
Look, first of all, Pep can't defend for shit. Second of all, when Pep played that way, Real Madrid still had chances. The only issue is that you guys don't have pace in your attack, and you don't really have much clinical finishes except for maybe Benzema.
Man, I didn't have that many chances, bro.
What?
The first leg didn't have that many chances.
Bro,
they didn't have that many chances.
2, 3.
Guess what? Hold on.
One
They didn't have that many chances, but guess what?
No, we have.
Bayern Munich are clinical. Gnabry, Sané,
they are.
Lewandowski, Müller. Let's not forget Müller, bro. Müller against English teams is bruh. Okay, he scored against United, Arsenal, God knows how many times. I think he has scored against City as well.
He's that guy, man.
Let's not underestimate. And then
but Gatlock, the problem with you, okay, you were right, 100% you're right. But now let's talk about Bayern's problem. Lyon could have scored 4 goals. Sevilla could have scored 3 goals against Bayern. Let's be honest, PSG I mean, Neymar and Mbappe, oh my God, Bayern cut saves. So even Bayern plays extremely suicidal highlights.
Yes, they are also rich highlights, but you're forgetting City are weak in attack this season. They are weak in attack this season. Would they really punish Bayern?
Wait. Let me ask you guys this. Chelsea. Let me
No.
I was about to
land.
put that. I was about to
Let me
say that.
land. I'm not spoken. Let me land. Can I just land? Let me just land. I've not even said anything. Relax. Now, for the Bayern fans in the live chats, I know you don't like to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway. You beat Chelsea without Pulisic. So did you really beat Chelsea?
Have shame.
Let me land.
He's gonna be starting for Chelsea anymore.
Let me land.
Guys on the bench.
Guys, let him crash. Continue.
So my thing is that Chelsea at full strength with Ziyech, with this defense that don't concede goals. I mean, can Chelsea do something, guys?
Can I say that?
Be objective.
But can I respond to Montana? I was supposed to speak. Montana. Okay, I want to say a thing. If you ask, there's many City fans that are saying like the first seasons when we got knocked out by Monaco and those teams and Lyon and shit, we were going for the games. Like we were going for the games to win them, and then we were in Champions League. You cannot play that. You cannot go all go out expecting teams not to score against you, and that's what's been our kryptonite. Literally, that playing at that, and then getting beaten in such silly ways. But this season, I feel like because we don't score that many goals, and he's not relying on us to outscore teams because we've barely scored any goals this season, especially in the Premier League. He might actually, because he said in his press conference, he wants to adjust because the way that we're not scoring that many goals, he wants to adjust the way we play. Maybe not play as attacking. For example, against Tottenham. That might be playing our favor this season.
Bro, listen. The problem is it's just the first half of the season. Bro, the story in the second half of the season it's completely different. You know, every season, bro. We have seen, man. Okay, let's not pretend and act as if like second half, bro. Like I don't understand, right? Bayern is a really strong team, but they have the weaknesses, bro. Trust me. You guys might laugh right now. You guys might make a joke out of it, mockery.
But they will outscore us at this moment of time. They would outscore us because we're gonna try to play football.
Bro.
Muntaha, you are looking too much at Bayern Munich defensive weaknesses. You are looking too much at Bayern's weaknesses. You are not looking at everybody else's weaknesses, bro. Every team in Europe right now has weaknesses. Of course, Bayern does. I mean, we saw it against Barcelona, we saw it against Lyon, and we saw it against PSG. But nobody exploited them, man. Nobody did.
Gatlock, brother. You know what? You guys might laugh right now, but think carefully, okay? Bro, Gollum have like a perfect recipe to beat Bayern, bro. I'm telling you, man.
That's what scares me.
Bro, Gollum have a perfect recipe to beat Bayern, bro. Park the bus. And look at, you have Rashford, you have Bruno's, you have like Martial, you have like Greenwood coming from the bench. I mean, bro.
Who the hell is Greenwood, bro?
And then you have Pogba. Bro.
We've not answered my thing yet.
You need to be scared.
What are Chelsea's chances?
Nobody cares about Chelsea. You need to be scared. You need to be scared because if Rashford scores against Bayern Munich, the whole Rashford versus Mbappe debate will come after you.
Rashford is not. I lie.
As much as I don't like Mbappe,
talk to me more.
Let me
talk.
You saying that Bayern beat Chelsea without Pulisic and because Pulisic wasn't there is the equivalent of Inter Milan fans saying that Inter lost because Vidal got a red card.
No,
that's the equivalent of.
Can I say why that is a false equivalence? Vidal is this isn't 2015 Vidal, 2016 Vidal when he was at his peak. This is 2020 Vidal. Pulisic was top 5 in the world after the restart. Top 5 in the world based on form.
So it took Pulisic for him to go to top 5.
Pulisic plays that game. I don't know whether Bayern beat Chelsea.
Okay, let me ask you this.
You do realize what you need now, right?
Is Pulisic a goalkeeper?
Is
Pulisic a goalkeeper or a defender?
He is a clinical attacker.
Okay, let's say he scores a hat trick. How many goals did Chelsea concede that game? 4 or 3?
Can I respond? My response to that is that every time you score a goal, a team changes the attack. So
H-
once
H-
Pulisic scores that first goal, Bayern Munich will now press high, which means that Chelsea will now score more and
H-
more and
but-
more. So
but-
it
but
changes
our
the
Chelsea-
context of the game if you score first and you force a team to come out and play an even higher line.
You know, I hope Chelsea comes second, so they face Bayern again, and they give it like
I just
10.
want to say my point, Declan.
That
I really
would seem
important for H. Are Chelsea a drill team to do defending against Bayern? Under Lampard.
Let me.
Does Lampard know even how to park the bus?
Let me respond. Muntaha. Lampard is from the road. I accept this. So Chelsea are going to win in spite of Lampard, not because of Lampard. That's, when you look at Lampard, does that guy look like he knows what he's doing? No.
What's that?
So let me land. But Muntaha, do you know who Thiago Silva is?
Bro,
do you know who?
The guy who looks
Wait,
Thiago said that
let me respond.
Uber Eats legend.
There for 6-1.
Muntaha, do you know who Thiago Silva is?
A guy that was there for
who
6-1.
Who Mendy is, the keeper. This
Isn't Thiago Silva the guy who lost to Bayern in the final last year?
Oh my
Ben Chilwell, right?
This
let me just
is keeping clean sheets back.
Can I respond to that?
No. Wait, let me just be very clear. Let me be clear here. I categorically haven't said Chelsea will beat Bayern. I have not said I want Bayern. So nobody clip any of that trash. All I said is this. So let me be fully clear. So this loser Gatlock doesn't misquote me. All I'm saying is Bayern Munich never beats Chelsea with Pulisic. Now,
God.
Chelsea are stronger than they were last year. So all I'm saying is that
how much improvement, by the way?
Hey, let me land. So all I'm saying is that Chelsea against Bayern will be very, very interesting indeed. What's this trash this loser has
How many goals conceded this year?
Oh my god, 54 goals.
How many goals conceded here?
12.
I see. What was 6 goals conceded?
54.
54, bro.
54. Oh my goodness.
Last season.
I think that's the most for the whole league as well.
Mr. Pulisic.
No, but that was last season. That was last season. Wait. All I'm saying is this: is that I respect Bayern Munich. I respect what they've done and so forth.
Clearly not.
All I'm saying is that I feel a way that Bayern Munich played Chelsea without Pulisic.
But tactically it doesn't make sense.
That
tactically doesn't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? How do you mean?
We have
Ziyech. Did we have Ziyech last season? Well, was Ziyech there last season? Was he?
Hey, let me not talk about this
Thank
again.
you.
Let me not talk about this.
Thank you.
This is football heritage.
This
is football heritage.
Bayern have 6, bro. You have 1.
Okay. Now, Abdullah here, because he was being ready to speak. Abdullah here.
I think I understand the narrative of a change of Christian Pulisic last season because after the lockdown, he was arguably in the best player and now in that Chelsea team. And to retaliate what Chiche said, Chiche did not say we will, is we can.
Thank you.
No. Let me finish. He said we can. In which, for me, categorically, I did not agree because we get Ariza Balaga in the goalkeeper. That is the reason I don't agree. That is a Class A break. So, with Pulisic fit against Bayern, Pulisic may score 2-3 goals, but we will still lose that match. But we'll give Bayern we'll give them a run of the match. This year, if we finish first, we can face Bayern. If we finish second, we can face Bayern. Am I ready for Bayern this year? At this moment, I'm 60-40 because that defense has not been tested yet.
60-40.
Yes, because that Highland, I can guarantee you that Highland, Timo Werner,
you guys can't exploit that though. You can't exploit that. You don't have the players to exploit that.
Those are runners who can open up that defense because Bayern play Highland. That's why I say 60-40. 60 to Bayern. We can score goals. This team can score goals this year, unlike last season.
All I want is a second goal. All I want is a second chance because that game last season was.
If we finish first, we're not going to face Bayern. But if we finish second, we'll face Bayern. That is it. If we finish first, we face either Juventus or someone like maybe another team, maybe Juventus or someone else. But if we finish second, there's a guaranteed possibility we face Bayern. That's an assurance. And if you finish second and face Bayern, am I gonna be afraid?
No, look, see, my thing is that look, Chelsea. I am confident that Chelsea are top in the group. Bayern have already topped their group, so Chelsea are avoiding Bayern in the next round.
I have a question for you. HJ, I have a question for you.
What?
Can you give me 3 Lampard's defensive masterclasses?
Exactly.
Can I respond?
Yeah.
Munta, it's
Just
not
give
about
me two.
a
Give me
defensive
two.
masterclass.
Give me two.
It's about faith. Now, what do I mean by faith? My thing about faith is about destiny. I don't.
Last time you had faith, you got beaten 7-1.
No. Look, Monta, I do not accept that Bayern in the game last season. Okay,
Why not?
I don't accept that. I don't accept it because
You called them out.
something
You got
felt
into that.
wrong about that game.
It's not yours to accept.
I want a second goal. I want a second goal because I'm like, no. Because that's Bayern Munich. Bayern fans, I respect your team. Bayern Munich 100% beat up everybody. All I'm saying is that, please, can we have this game again with Ziyech?
I want to speak. I have
It's a serious question. It's a serious question. It's a serious question, right?
No, let me say
Ziyech, okay, sorry.
This is what I'm going to say to you, okay? You're not keeping the same energy. You said Lampard is a rookie, first of all. You said he's a rookie.
Yes.
And he's not a manager. He's just a
the
decent
road,
coach,
yes.
but he's not, okay? What do you need in Champions League? You need a manager who can manage. You say Pepe is not a good manager, he's a good coach. So why are you not keeping the same energy?
Okay, can I respond?
Bayern will, if these guys are rookie, you're finished.
Please,
you are
Natsa,
finished.
thank you. Okay, Natsa, here's my thing. No. See, no. So Natsa, here, my thing is that you're completely right, and I should keep the same energy. But Natsa, my thing is that I haven't felt this way about Ziyech for a play in the right time. And my thing is that no matter what Lampard does, as long as he just gets out of the way and gets out of his way, there's something special I feel about this team. But the eye test is undefeated. And I just feel like if with Ziyech on that... You see, without Ziyech...
How about Mbappe?
Why don't you Ziyech on the flop?
Let me respond. Without Ziyech, forget about it. We're screwed. But with Ziyech, anything is possible. So wait, before I come to you guys, let me just hit some of these super chats. Before I come to you guys. So from Jay's the name says, man, you can definitely do it. With that counter-attacking strategy and some white magic witchcraft, that's the only team closest to hit the nail in the coffin. You see, my thing is, Jay's the name is that do not refutes white magic. Guys, I'm telling you this right now. I expect
Black magic is not undefeated, bro.
I expect United to defeat PSG at Old Trafford.
LSD.
Here's my thing. This is a very weird season that we're going through. This has been a year of all years. And I truly believe that if ever there was a CL season that would repeat 2004 when FC Porto won, it is this season. So guys, something tells me we're going to have a very unlikely winner this season. Let's not disrespect Mönchengladbach. So, you see, before, when guys said United, I was like, United, what the heck? But now I'm saying to myself that, Ole is a big game merchant.
But the guy said they're going to win the Champions League. He just said that. No. They ain't going to win the Champions League.
I'm saying that, okay, I'm not putting one kobo
dark horse maybe
to win the Champions League. All I'm saying is that you have to be wary of Ole and white magic, because this guy can white magic his way to a CL. That's how deep his white magic is. He can white magic his way to a CL.
Let me respond to what NASA said the other time before you respond.
Wait, let me just hit this. So from Praj, who says, thank you for the super chat, Praj. Last season, with or without Pulisic, Chelsea are not beating Bayern. This season with reinforcements, they might. But United, Gnabry versus Shaw, Maguire versus Levy. You see, here's my thing. Chelsea with reinforcements, 100%, it's a different game. Bayern Munich will still be favourites. 100%, I said that Bayern Munich will still be favourites. But it will be a different game from last season. Mm-hmm. Praj, you're right. Bayern should lubricate and levitate United. But Praj, I don't think you understand what white magic is.
Man,
white magic is serious witchcraft. It is serious dark arts witchcraft. So when white magic gets used, nothing can stand in its way.
It's Norwegian magic. It's Norwegian magic.
Norwegian white magic, Scandinavian. Abdullah, talk.
Only black magic.
To respond to what
Abdullah, talk.
To respond to what Nazar said, I understand what he said. Like Lampard is a rookie, but Nazar, do you forget like Frank Lampard won the Champions League, so you should know he won it as a player. Yes, he's a rookie as a manager.
The biggest fluke of European history.
Chill. He won it as a player in Bayern Munich arena, in Allianz Arena. We know that. So going up against Bayern, I'm not saying I am confident. That's why I said 60-40 because Bayern play Highland, and that Highland with Pulisic, with ZH, with Timoven, those are runners who will kill you.
Runners gonna break.
Kill you. Those are runners that they can.
Look at this. Wait, look at this. Di Matteo.
Open up that defense.
Is anybody calling Di Matteo a top coach? What did Di Matteo do in 2012?
But that happens. That's an anomaly. That's an anomaly.
That's an anomaly. Talk.
I understand what Nata is saying that Lampard may be a rookie. I completely understand. But last season is different than this season. This season, this Chelsea team has mentality. That is, if you want to match this year,
Abdullah, the point is, Chelsea might be really good at attacking. That's not the point.
Mm-hmm.
Can they do defending with numbers?
Yes,
against Bayern, I don't think so.
Let me give you that reason. Last season we have Tony Rudiger, Kozuma, Andres Christensen, and Fikayo Tomori. This season we have Thiago Silva, which arguably has improved that defense.
Thiago Silva, bro, is not the same.
I understand. But look at them. Look at the Champions League. Apart from Bayern, we are the only team who has not conceded the most goals. We are the only team who has not conceded the most goals.
Who have you played though? When you played Liverpool, you lost 3-1.
Apart from Liverpool.
And against United, you parked the bus.
No. Apart from Liverpool, we lost 2-0. Apart from that, we've been winning matches. And
I need to see you guys against Tottenham. I need to get to you guys.
I can see that Gnabry running at Ben Chilwell. And Chilwell will be on his house.
Okay, let me say this.
Bro, this is not a joke, man.
Gnabry and Ben Chilwell, I can understand. Ben Chilwell is good in defense.
Bro, you don't understand. Gnabry is such a dangerous player right now in Europe.
I understand you. But if you look at that, Ben Chilwell is a left back. But when you have a proper DM in N'Golo Kante who can mop up anything that is going on,
N'Golo Kante is not a DM.
I know it's not a DM, but now it's a DM.
Abdullah, let's do tactically, right? Okay. They have Muller, Lewandowski, Sané, Gnabry. These four attackers. How many?
They have Douglas Copeland.
I understand that.
Abdullah.
Sané, Lewandowski, I get that. Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, Christian Pulisic. Those are players who are runners.
Bro, but those are attackers.
Okay, hold on. Abdullah, hold on for a second. Abdullah, let me show you the reason why. Let me tell you the reason why Bayern won last year.
What's this guy?
That juju was bad, bro.
What? I told you to drop this whole thing down because I forget. Eventually that doesn't work. So it's 3 sprinkles for 5 seconds and another sprinkle. Okay, you better go right. So
is it the ritual? Or was it?
He hit 17.
And the next time it was 4-1 in each half, and 3-0, and then Bayern's Champions League just went off.
Can I just say one thing? I have sacked that witch doctor, and I have put him inside and I will never be using that witch doctor ever again. That is the worst witch doctor I've ever used in my life. That witch doctor is an absolute.
But why you hate Bayern, bro? Why you hate Bayern that much?
No.
Why you hate Bayern?
Okay.
Wait,
no. Listen, let me be clear because I want to come to Cast and talk about Barca very quickly. But let me just be clear here. I have no beef towards Bayern, and 100% Bayern Munich fully deserved that seal win. And for me, I am a huge fan of Hansi Flick because I love what Hansi Flick represents in the fact that he was able to come in and do that in his first season, and have said, and I've been on record by saying that is one of the best debut seasons ever. Because I'm sorry, Pep, I'm not giving you that 2009 Champions League. I'm not. You stole it. You stole that
What?
semi. Hansi Flick.
he stole it.
That was a clean treble. A clean treble. And people say, oh, but you didn't play 2 legs. Barca, did you really want 2 legs of that? I don't think so, bro.
We did.
No, we did. They didn't. So let's just be real. So, but my thing is that maybe I just feel cheated because I put so much faith in us buying in a game, and it's the way it went down. Because the way that Chelsea got pimp slapped and colonized, I feel away by that. So it is fine. I feel away. So for me, I want a redo. I want a rematch because I'm like, no, I'm not going to accept Chelsea being pimp slapped like that and Lewandowski being involved.
Hated if you draw Bayern again, you should use that forfeit rule that you want. Okay, you should use that forfeit rule that you always talk about. You should use it because you're not beating Bayern.
Look at that. Imagine.
Wait. Before I come to Carlos, let me just hit the super chat. So from your boy JKA550, thank you for the super chat, big man. Says, do you really think Pulisic is a finished article? The man can barely stay healthy. Ziyech should be Chelsea's number 10. Here's my thing, JKA. First thing of all is, let him get back to fitness. Always trust him on when he's fully fit. He can be the finished article, but when he is fit, he has to be playing in the strongest position. Being played wide right, this play him wide left as an inside forward, and I believe that this man can still execute. So for me, the jury's out. But JKA, are you going to deny that guy single-handedly was the main reason why Chelsea got to top 4? If not for Pulisic's incredible form,
it was Giroud.
Yes, but the Pulisic was top 5 in the world. He was top.
No,
5
he was not.
In the world.
He was never
yes,
top
he was.
5
He was
in
top
the
5 in the
world.
world after Risa. So it's about getting fit. Cassius,
At least 3 players top 5.
Easy. Cassius, let me talk to you. So Cassius, what chances as a percentile do you give Barcelona for the CL this season?
0.001.
Easy, Cassius. Don't you dare
No,
do that.
HH.
Cassius, don't you? No, Cassius, stop. I'm going to stop you right there. Cassius,
No.
you still have them on Messi.
What are you talking
I think you're trying to bully Cassius here, bro.
Cassius, don't you dare give me a point of anything. Give me a number. I want to hear 40. I want to hear 60. Don't you dare start. You want to start with a decimal? Are you sick?
All right. 0.001. I didn't start with the decimal. Look,
okay.
I don't look. As soon as we play a serious team, we're gonna lose. I mean, as long as we don't lose at home and we can go into the next season with the Champions League record for the most consecutive games without losing at home, then I think it's a successful Champions League season. As long as we still have that record, it's on 38 at the moment. We play Juve. No, Juve. Pirlo doesn't know what he's doing, to be honest. I mean, like, I don't think Juve are that bad. Juve now have Alexandro, who
Morata's scoring.
Morata's played well. They got De Ligt back. I don't want to disrespect and undermine Juve, but the thing is, Pirlo changes his formation every single game. It's 4-4-2 one day. It's 3-4-1-2. It's he changes it all the time. So Juve, you don't know what Juve you're gonna get. So
I'm only saying Juve win because they literally have no defense except for Longley. He's the only fit defender versus Cristiano. I don't know how they manage.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, but I think we can play poorly. There's so many games in the Champions League where we play poorly. We get even games where we in the group stage where we get dominated, but we still somehow win. I mean, if you look at the Dynamo Kiev game, we were awful. We were so bad, and we still won just because we play at home. So even Liverpool in the semifinal a couple of years ago, we didn't play that well, and somehow we won 3-0. So I think
Messi.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but we don't have a chance of winning the Champions League. We just have to focus on we play Osasuna. After that, we play Ferencváros, Cadiz. Then we play Juve, and then Levante. To be fair to Koeman, we haven't had many easy games, many layups. If Osasuna isn't a layup, then I don't know what is. If Ferencváros isn't a layup, I don't know what is. Levante, if that's not a layup, I don't know what is. So Yeah, we should.
So you said there is no scenario where Barcelona can maybe do something miraculous on unexpected in what is an unexpected year and season.
We lost to Atletico Madrid. We've lost to Getafe. We've lost to Real Madrid. Like teams, even teams that aren't that good. Like Getafe in the past seasons, they've been quite all right for Getafe, but they're not a great team. Any team that plays, so there's two ways of playing. You either press very high against Barcelona, and Barcelona are slow and they struggle to play out the back, or you defend with 5 at the back and counterattack, and Barcelona can't break you down. So especially with Koeman, where he wants to play with Pjanic and Busquets, and it doesn't work. He wants to play with Roberto at right back when Dest is clearly better than him. Now Dest with Roberto out has 2 months to consolidate his place, even though he should have been a starter from the beginning. Now he played well against Dinamo Kiev yesterday, so things will get better. Like I said, we've played against Real Madrid, Atletico, Juve, Villarreal, who have been quite good, and Sevilla. So we've played against some of the better teams that we're going to play this season. Now we have easy games. I mean, Champions League, we're already qualified. In the league we play, like I said, Osasuna, Cadiz, and Levante. If we can't win these
Cadiz
games,
have been
then
really good this season.
No.
They're in 5th.
Yeah, they're in 5th, but it's all away form. I think they had some type of record for away form, but we're playing I think they lost.
Barca should win.
Say again?
I was just saying, Barca should win, but I'm saying they could be a banana peel game.
Yeah, maybe, but look, they're quite toothless. Yeah, they play well, but they're quite toothless. I watched them play against Real Sociedad, and they got completely dominated for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It was so we should be beating them. Anyway.
Okay, so look, let's take some questions, man. Let's take some questions. Let's see. This is an interesting one. Could Tottenham win the CL if they qualified last season?
No.
They said could, not would they. Could.
No.
Of course, everyone could. Everyone could win it. But
Midtjylland can't win the Champions League, bro.
So
no. You said everyone could. Midtjylland, no.
Okay, almost everyone.
Okay. So why?
Hey, let me ask this question, right?
Okay.
What if Uncle Mo wins Prem and Europa this season?
Ooh, 24 hours.
It's not happening. It's not gonna happen, bro.
It'll be called the goat stream. The goat stream.
I can see you're playing the reverse psychology over here.
It's no. It's not. Trust me. It's not reverse psychology. It's that they're just things you just know. And this Tottenham team which is why I say, look, Mourinho has the character. It's got the belief. This is why, I think Tottenham could win it because of it's Mourinho. But the reason why they ultimately wouldn't is because this team lacks character and a true winning mentality. And I think, look, let's just be real. They fluked it to that final.
Yeah, they did.
Let's keep it real. It wasn't as if oh my gosh, these guys were an amazing run and they deserve. It was the way they went through was freakish, like VAR rulings, last minute shots and goals and everything. It was so crazy and freakish and odd that you're like, how the hell did this stuff happen? So it is very difficult for me to come in and say, aha, these guys are going to come in and then they'll be able to win it, because I just don't think they have the character. So, yeah, man.
Just people are saying I was hiding for that Tottenham game. Can I speak on it? Because people are trying to say I was hiding.
Talking it.
Credit to Uncle Moo, but not Uncle Moo, bro. Brick Moo. Sorry, I still think it's a brick. I haven't changed my mind on Mourinho. I haven't changed my mind on Mourinho. You can never change my mind on Mourinho. I'll always stay as a brick, in my opinion. But they beat us fair and square. But I had to leave for my mental health. I couldn't come here and take fires shots from every single. Call it pepper brick.
You should have seen Abdullahi. You should have seen Abdullahi. He was too. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would be able to take it from freaking Abdullahi, bro. Because
Laza, I'm limited, but chill.
No,
I think that would he has to win that. If he doesn't win that Champions League this year, you better just get the head out.
I swear, Abdullahi hates. He hates Pep. No, in history of watching his hangouts. In his history, I haven't. Can I swear here? Because in his history of his hangouts, I've never heard someone call someone mother. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
That's hatred. I have to be honest. That's hatred.
No. Like, shush, mute your mic. Let me just mute this guy. Thank you. Go.
And the league is not done. I think Tottenham have still points to lose. Maybe Liverpool, they have points to lose. I've already said Liverpool can win the league. But
City will win the league.
No, I didn't say we think, but the league is not over. There's still loads
more
the
Champions League.
HJ, don't do this to me. No. You want me, Gadlock, to bring receipts when I say something? No, I'm not saying anything. I'm going to keep quiet for this Champions League. If something happens, it happens.
So you've given up on the Champions League?
I personally have something in my mind that I'm not going to share to the universe. I don't want it. Last time I did that, the receipts came. By the way,
if you go out, you and Abdullahi hosting a live stream. That's what I'm saying. You and Abdullahi hosting.
No. I'm not doing it with Abdullahi, bro. Abdullahi's going to kill me. Hey, can you just zoom into my AVI? Zoom in.
Yeah.
David Silva.
Why are we not talking about David Silva this season? Because look who's top of the La Liga.
So basically,
no. They haven't had this sort of 10 games in how many years? I think 10 years. They haven't won this many games in the beginning of the year. And as soon as David Silva comes, these guys are playing so much better. This guy hasn't received enough credit because he left us. Look how we're playing right now. No creativity.
Yep.
No assists. Nobody talks about David Silva. I hate it so much. Like, nobody gives the credit to this guy. He's been one of the best midfielders, maybe top 10 this whole decade, in my opinion. Because I think he was better than De Bruyne at that time, though. Yep.
Yeah, no, he's right. He's right. Yeah.
Top 10 for sure. Top 10.
Okay, so let's look at some questions. So PSG, Man United. I hold my hands and say I believe United are going to beat PSG.
I
believe they'll beat PSG.
And that's probably why they'll lose, because people are expecting them to win.
True. Oli goes well when he's the underdog, but if you just go based on how they are playing and how they both play, PSG are so bad. They are so bad that if United just take their chances,
it's LSG. LSG, bro.
Is there a scenario that can go to Europa League? Is there a scenario? I don't think so.
There is a scenario, but it's unlikely.
What is the scenario? What's the scenario?
If they lose to PSG and they lose to Leipzig, then
basically they need 1 point from their final 2 games to qualify.
They need 1 point. They can't lose 2 matches. It's not possible.
So if they lose to PSG, I still believe that they will get at least a point against.
So if they lose to PSG and Leipzig, definitely Couchos is ready, because Couchos already said United is going to go to the Europa League. So definitely it's going to be the right.
I have a question for you. Okay,
yeah, go for it.
I hope you honestly answer this question, right?
Okay.
It's like 2 questions, in one question.
Okay.
How good is Erling Haaland as a goal scorer, as a number 9? Okay.
Robot.
Second.
Yeah.
If you see he's that good, which specific club you believe it's better for him to go and join in near future?
For me, I think that he is 100% one of the best natural goal scorers in the world right now. And I think that his eye for a goal is something that you can't really teach. So for 100%, right now, I can't think of many just natural, second nature, instinctive goal scorers that are better than Erling Haaland right now. As far as the best club for him to go to, so a club that play fast, that play quick, that play dead direct. For me, Liverpool would be very interesting. But because I think that if he goes to Liverpool, Klopp will use him differently. And I think Klopp will use him a bit more like how he uses Lewandowski, but also use him as a goal scorer. Because I think Klopp uses Firmino as a number 10. Because this guy is quick and is a very good goal scorer, he will alternate, because I can't think of any other teams who play fast. See, Real Madrid don't really play fast and quick on the break. They're still a passing team that like to be very technical. Barcelona, I don't even know where Barcelona are right now. Juventus, they're much more pragmatic and they play a lot more slower. PSG, total mess. So really, it's like Liverpool are the... But see, here's my thing, is that because he's such a natural good goal scorer, he can almost fit in any team because he's just a guy of like, just put me in a good space and I can score. But it's about, okay, what is the best place where he will flourish the most and be the best? And I think that...
It's Manchester City, bro.
So, Natsa, could you honestly see Erling Haaland and his playing style work with Pep and with what Pep wants to do?
100%. Because you're not giving enough credit for his ball play abilities, because he has it. I thought he was just a freaking shooting merchant. I remember someone saying shooting merchant in the chat. But I thought that as well. But no, but this guy can play football. And look at him. He's been a City supporter since he was a little kid. He's not edit, by the way. This is not an edit.
That's not Haaland. That's just to be found from the internet.
This is Erling Haaland. Plus, if he comes to our team, imagine how many goals we would score with this guy. This guy's a robot. He's not human. I think this guy, if he continues like this, he'll break in every Ronaldo record that he's put up, because this guy is not normal. That left foot is absolutely... No. I've never seen a player that confident in front of goal. Because you think every time he's in front of goal, this guy is scoring, no matter what. He has a mentality beast. You can tell. And because he's Scandinavian, I live in Sweden as well, because people idolize people with the kind of Ibra mentality. And I think he's adopted that Ibra mentality in him even more as well, I think, because he has a mentality.
Now, how about this? Erling Haaland is like, he's a young guy, like he's 20, okay? What if Mbappe leaves PSG and he joins PSG?
What is it?
And then you have Neymar, Haaland.
That'll be scary. But
PSG is poison. Poison Saint-Germain. That club is poison. So guys, look, man, let's
I think Haaland is destined for Real Madrid. I think he and Mbappe will team up at Real Madrid.
He's Liverpool bound.
Look,
that's
guys,
like 300 million.
So guys, look. Thank you for joining in and so forth, guys. Remember, please like the video, subscribe, like that video, drop that like and so on, subscribe. And I'll be back here on Friday. Obviously, Thursday, we've got Football Dugouts on Thursday on the channel 7 p.m. But back here on the Football Hot channel, we're here Friday, 10 p.m. Q&A. The Q&A will be back. We'll be bringing back the Q&A. Get your questions and answers.
Is there going to be a
so forth.
Pre-match?
What is it?
Is there going to be a pre-match for Tottenham Chelsea or no?
So basically, what I'm going to do is we will do that on the Saturday Hangouts. We'll have a section for that on the Saturday Hangouts. So
I wonder who's HJ supporting. Uncle Mo at Chelsea.
Look, I'm a complicated Chelsea fan, so relax. So basically, the preview for Chelsea Spurs is going to drop for the members first on Thursday, and then
Aren't you going to do it on the complicated Chelsea fan show?
Yeah, no, and also we'll do it on Saturday Hang, because I want everyone involved. So we'll do it on the Saturday Hangouts as well. So guys, peace out, stay true, stay real, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace.
R.I.P. Diego.
Become a Football Hot member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.